No, it's not going through.
Hello. Hello. Oh, that's better. Can you guys still hear me in Zoom? Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
can hear you.
Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you're interested in joining our community, we do have open slots available in a Friday early campaign that's going to be based out of whatever world, with whatever setting, with whatever theme of gameplay that the players all desire. And if you don't care about any of it, just still join in, because I can always pick for you as well. But if you're interested in that, be sure to reach out to me. Let me know. You can do that here on YouTube, or you can do that through our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. I believe that's going to be all my shameless self-promoting, so go ahead. Reese, tell us what happened last session.
Okay. Well, after the attack, right? I mean, we entered the mines, right? Trying to deal with, trying to find this god-slaying weapon, whatnot. And then we got attacked by some undead. And then last session, we started with the after effects of that. With Catrin casting a spell on herself because she, I guess, was like paranoid of whatever magic she was hit with, right? I didn't know what it was. As we continued into the mine and we explored some more, right, we found a hole in the ground, and the hole seemed bottomless due to my expert opinion, right? We discovered it does have a bottom and it's highly explosive. We then found ourselves attacked by some elementals. Due to we went back and forth on that, and then we ended up winning. Right, we found out they had the ability to possess people, or try to possess people, I guess. And then what else was there? We decided to rest. During that rest time, we did discover a soul coin. Right, a soul coin was found. Well, gold medallion that we later identified as a soul coin. That it's a currency used in the layers of hell, and also, only evil people could really carry it. Non-evil people can, but like up to a limit. Then the group proceeded to explain to myself about Infernitus and actually what the group is. We then decided to continue into the caverns. And as we scouted the cavern, the undead was sensed. And we ended with the cliffhanger of us turning the corner.
Alrighty. So, everybody. Glenn, as you look over to the other side, you see, with this big flash of energy, this large, hulking, yellow creature that is made out of this almost fat-like substance all across it. But the moment you look over, it immediately shrieks away and dissipates into the walls of this cavern.
Looks like we got something sneaky and slimy sneaking about. Guys got to be on the lookout for this little yellow thingy that can like form together or something and split itself apart. Be on the lookout, guys.
Huge yellow thingy.
Huge
I
yellow
don't
thingy.
like that one bit. Don't like that one bit, but guess let's keep an eye out for it.
So, all of you may step forward if you desire. The strange cavern back here has this very large, pungent odor in the air that is almost like a smack to your senses to all of you with a passive above 13.
Nope.
If you have a passive of 13 or higher, I need you to give me a con save as you walk through here. Yep.
I'm
All them
still holding my
cigarettes.
breath.
$16, 17, 8.
And if you're in Bart's aura,
You get that bonus. Yep.
Didn't do me any good, but
We're missing one person.
me, my passive is shit.
No, that would be 5 people, because Samdi can't smell. We're missing one person from rolling. That would be Monkey.
I think said passive over 13.
13 or higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I'm sorry, I forgot you don't see all.
Nope.
He just knows all.
I'm self-absorbed.
Reese and Glenn, you cover your noses and mouth to make sure you don't breathe in this pungent air as you... Oh, that is really ratchet and nasty. Your eyes water up. The two of you are successful enough... Oh, wait, you get +5 now, Bart?
4.
4.
4. Reese, you have disadvantage on all ability checks that rely on sight until you leave this room. Glenn, you avoided every ailment of this room. Bart, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks while you were in this room. You failed by a large margin.
No shit.
Yeah.
No.
Kat, you look at them and Reese's eyes are watering up and Bart's just completely just covering everything and just you close off before you get the senses. Same with you, Monkey.
Her sense of smell is burnt from all the cigarettes. Like, it's just not there. Non-existent.
Smells like shit in here.
It does, and then Monkey takes a little bandana out and puts it around his.
Something mentally to everyone. It does, doesn't it?
No, just... If it's that bad, there's got to be some sort of source for that smell.
My bad. I had eggs.
You all hear echoing through the chamber this very strange sound coming from whatever creature lies in here. It comes from the walls around you suddenly.
You said that thing could go into the walls, Glenn?
I saw it moving around, yeah.
Keep an eye out, everyone.
So, I would like a perception check from everybody, please. Keep in mind if you have disadvantage or not.
Yep, that tracks.
Perception.
Oh, glad.
Okay.
That's 20.
Woo!
Oh, perception. It's being silly. I'm looking into my mirror while I'm adjusting my bandana to make sure I still look good.
Stands to
Swear, I
reason.
can't tell when your hat's off or on.
Yeah, it depends. But I look great with it on, and I look fantastic with it off.
It's the hair.
So,
Hair's important. You gotta take
Better
care
with
of
the
it.
drawstrings around your throat.
Yeah, I mean that's my biggest complaint. My biggest question here is how do you keep your hairline so not thinning?
It's natural.
Wow, damn.
You might even say it's almost godlike.
Glenn and Reese, even though I said disadvantage, fucker.
Which 22 you want?
Yeah, we love 22. As you are looking around, you see up in the corner, the back corner over here, eyes ooze through the wall looking and slipping away, and you're almost able to track through the wall as you see this creature moving across it. They seems to be heading over towards Monkey as the two of you are watching.
I warn him immediately.
Yeah. Monkey, it's coming your way.
I got it. And I will. See it.
Well,
I'm,
You will
When
all
they say
not be surprised.
okay.
I would like all of you to roll me initiative.
I have disadvantage on this as well.
It's an ability check.
Really need to learn where that is on the sheet.
I think that's the first good initiative roll I've done in a year.
Same.
Too bad you had disadvantage.
Oh, I forgot to click in my. Oh no, I didn't. It worked. Oh, I didn't even have to click myself. Sounds nasty.
Oh, on the app? Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, zombie.
You have a D8
I'm
zombie.
not even mad.
Oh, you have a D8 zombie.
It lasts
Dude,
the whole day.
recast Gift
Well,
of
8 hours.
Alacrity.
Well,
Yeah.
it lasts 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, he did recast it.
Yeah, right before we went in.
No, it just lasts 8 hours. It doesn't matter how many initiatives you have. Right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can like.
I was under the impression it was once per.
No, that would be a balanced spell. They don't
We're
do
not
that
about
here.
that here.
Yeah, it just says add D8.
Touch your willing for the duration. The target can add a D8 to its initiative rolls. Yep. Nice. Let's go, Samdi. Not last.
Screw you. Actually, I'm still probably last because they still have a higher dex modifier than me.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Oh,
We tried.
I am just a more competent last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm probably before Bart and somebody.
My dex modifier is only 1.
Yeah.
Mine is -2.
Oh, you suck.
All right.
We all know that monkey's pretty quick and deadly.
So, Glenn, as you see the creature beginning to move around, it is moving through this wall over next to Monkey, and it's just about to break through, but it hasn't yet. What would you like to do? It's the wall right behind Monkey.
So I can't see this thing.
Well, you can make out the shape of it moving through the wall itself, but you can't hit it because it's in the wall. But it looks like it is definitely pouncing towards Monkey. You're just going before it pounced.
All right. So Glenn's gonna take the initiative to move as quickly as he can to where he thinks it's gonna be, and then he's gonna hold his action to swing the scythe when it shows itself.
All right, any bonus action? You can't hold a bonus action, but you can use your bonus action
Right. Bonus action right now. No, I got nothing that I could do to it without seeing it. So
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, because every monk always forgets it, you have this amazing ability where you can use a key point for patient defense, where all attacks against you are at disadvantage. For next round, I'm not going to let you do it this round, but
that's fair.
every monk always forgets that they can do that. They're like, wait, I can be defensive? It's
Also,
weird, I know.
just I believe this is still Joey's rule. As a monk, where you throw the arrow back, you can also toss a spell back.
Oh, if
spell
you got
attack?
magic hands, if somebody throws a projectile at you, like a cantrip, you can throw it back at them.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
magic missiles, yeah.
But-
That's cool.
A magic missile or a cantrip, I decided I'm not going to allow it to be all of them because that really fucks over, like, high-level spells. And,
Right.
I mean, monks are badass enough. You can dodge everything. Like,
yeah.
It's fair.
but if somebody throws a cantrip at you, you can catch a firebolt and just toss it back at them.
Which is still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Reese, same thing going on with you.
Okay. I'm gonna use my mantle of inspiration. I'm gonna transform a little bit. All right, looking a little hot. And I'm gonna give temporary HP to Glenn, Monkey, everyone but me, essentially. So everyone gets 11 temporary hit points except for me.
Nice.
And then you guys could use your reaction to move right now if you want. And then as an action, I'm gonna hold my action, my spell action. When the creature is within melee attacking of anyone, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Alrighty.
That'll be it.
Okay, so I can use my reaction to move at this point, right?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Would anybody like to?
And okay, where is
You
it?
don't provoke.
So just to double check, the reaction restarts on our own turn.
Yes. At the start
Okay.
of your turn, your reaction restarts.
Cool.
All right, I am gonna move, and then the temporary hit points 5. Okay, so when
Move right there.
Reese says something, obviously Glenn goes to protect me, and I'm gonna thank you kindly, Reese. Yeah, that's forwards.
Swing, better.
You're not supposed to use it like that.
And
Is anybody else moving? Since you gained the
I
mantle?
did.
Okay.
10 hit points. Do. 5 hit points. All right.
Are you done, Monkey?
Yeah, that was my reaction to move. That's where I'm moving.
All right, I'm just waiting for you to be done.
sorry.
Reese, you're done. Cat.
So I'm going to hold Chill Touch for when it's visible, like out of the
Okay.
rock.
Perfect. Next up, it is coming out of the rock. As it begins forcing its way through, you all saw this horrific yellowy creature when it opens up what appears to be this maul connected to its entirety of its body. You just see rows and rows and rows of teeth all
likey.
through the entirety of this creature. As held actions, Bless goes off first. Oh no, Bless would go off second. Glenn goes first.
Right. Swing.
Also, you were muted. I didn't hear you. So swing from the table.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
11 just barely misses.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah,
It's
we'll
a
make it in.
large, just gloopy thing. It's
Could
easy
I-
to hit.
Could I actually spend a key point to increase my attack by 2?
Does that require
make that
your
a 13.
reaction?
No, it's when I'm making it. Oh,
Then yes,
actually,
you-
it might.
If it
Actually,
requires
that's
your
fine.
reaction, your held action took your reaction.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just double check that.
Oh, shit.
Hey, girl, why don't you
Aim.
tell me what that mouth do?
When you miss with an attack roll, you can. No, it's
You're
not a
getting
reaction.
desperate.
All right, then you can do it.
All right. So spending a key point to make that hit.
You need to go back and visit Lakuja.
Hit it.
Bart. Yeah, go for it. It hits.
What did you
That's
say?
11 slashing. And then the important
Alrighty.
thing is another key point to stunning strike.
Oh, that's a con save, correct?
Yeah, DC 18.
Well, it has advantage on save. Oh no, that's not a spell.
Ooh.
20.
Nice.
Oh man.
And that would be that would be the reaction.
It's easy to hit.
What?
Oh no, your held
that's a
action is
ridiculous
your
con,
full
too.
action, which is
Mm-hmm.
attack, which gives you multiple attacks. So go ahead and take your second attack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, held action is whatever action you were taking. The action you took was the attack action, and for you, that is 2 attacks.
Sweet. Here we go.
Joey, I know I was complaining about being single last session, but I didn't really expect you to come over here and fuck all of us.
It was a single invitation, not for
Happy
everyone.
Valentine's Day weekend.
Yes,
I
I
will-
figured this was appropriate for the holidays.
I'll spend another key point to stunning strike.
All right. And also, guys, you should be happy. At least I gave you a fleshlight. 20 again.
Ooh,
Yep.
it's saved. All right, that's it. That's the reaction.
All right. Now your held action goes off. Reese, who are you hitting? Bart, Glenn, Monkey?
Oh, yeah. And then I guess Bart, if you have a range attack, range attack, you could use it right now if you wanted to.
He would have to have that weapon in his hand. Right now you have your
Mhm.
sword and shield, I assume.
Yeah, because Glenn
Yes.
used his reaction already.
Don't you have the?
I can cast cantrips.
Yes. Yes.
It has been hit, so I'm simply going to toll the dead.
What save is that? Wisdom?
Yes.
16. Just barely
we
a
are
success.
11th level, 3D. Oh, it's a success.
So it's a save or suck.
It is
Yes.
a saver sec, yeah.
Catnips. It's all right.
It's a phenomenal cantrip, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Monkey already
Plus
used his reaction
9?
to move. Yeah.
Bro.
I want to reskin Toll the Dead so it looks like the creature's arm tosses a coin inside the toll booth.
The Spectra.
That wasn't
toll
even
booth
that good.
comes
No.
out.
I'm not giving you any ha for that.
I do
one.
want to do it.
Even I didn't laugh
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah. I like
thought
a
it was
lot of your
weird.
jokes, but I'm gonna call you out on that one. That was
I'm gonna make it.
subpar. Alrighty. Glenn, reaction was already used. Bart, that was your reaction. Monkey, that is your reaction, was already used. So
I was holding a spell.
Yep. I'm just going through the
Okay.
order of operations. Katarine, go ahead.
All right. Chill touch.
That might be really good for y'all.
Oh, fuck.
11 misses.
And
Oh,
this
I
is
have
how we
bless.
all die.
You're blessed.
I have bless.
Natural 1 on attacks always miss.
Dang it.
Yeah.
How dare you use logic.
Attacks are very specific. Natural 1s miss. Natural 20 always hit. Indisputable on that one. That's raw. That's not even my shit. But they're trying to change that in the newer editions.
Sorry to be that guy, but the bless didn't go on cat.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, so you
You
threw
possess
your
them.
chill touch
Saving
out
some
towards it,
spells.
and as you were aiming for the creature moving through, you see how large and gloopy it is, and the body kind of like slops down towards the floor, and it hits the ceiling above, and you just go, ugh! Oh, that thing's
Like,
nasty.
yeah.
So, Monkey moved away from it. Most unfortunate. However, somebody else is directly in front of it. Glenn. 22.
That hits.
All right.
Oh,
As it
God,
opens
one
up
of these
its
fucking
massive maul
bonuses.
and slops right on top of you. You are going to suffer 21 points of piercing damage.
All
Please,
right.
For the love of God, stop using the word slop.
And it swallows you whole.
Oh no.
Oh, it showed us
Glenn.
what that mouth did.
No.
Glenn,
Oh, I mean,
good news, you have full cover. We'll see what else happens. However, it only has the 2 abilities it has. As it continues slooping through and slushing across the ground over towards you, melding
How many
out of
S
the
words do you
stone.
have?
Oh, I have so many ready for this weekend.
Is there supposed to be a deck of mines tiles in the corner?
Not for you, but it's fine. Can I disable this?
Break its legs.
Hide. It's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Good. All right, well, that was its one and only attack. Samdi, you're holding your breath?
monkey.
I'm still holding my breath.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, it moves. Oh, because Bart doesn't have his tiebreaker on. Monkey.
All right. Now it did come out of the wall or the hole
The
or
wall.
something.
It came out of the wall.
All right. Bonus action. Yeah.
How close are you? 5, 10, 15 feet away. Okay, you're fine.
I am bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's Mark.
Think.
And then I will attack with my Pursuer's Hand.
Yeah. You're gonna hit it.
And 26.
Okay, that is a lot of damage inside. It takes 13. Glenn, you take 13. As you watch it
spiky on the inside.
move its mouth upwards, its entire body elongates, and as you shoot through it, the body molds backwards and tightens up into a Glen-shaped form as it stabs into him and the creature.
It's alright.
I do not like this.
He survived it once before.
If there's anyone in the party that could take it.
I'm alright.
So, second attack. This is at a +1. It's gonna.
You hit.
Yeah.
He can hit on a 3.
No, he has blessed. He can hit on a 2. It's...
As long as he doesn't,
Yeah, 22.
completely fail.
All right, 11 and 11.
Get Glenn out of there, and I'm done.
Alrighty.
Bonus action, and yeah, I'm staying there.
Bart, at the start of your turn, I need another con save from you.
You're blessed.
At disadvantage, yeah?
It's only attacks and ability checks, not a saving throws.
Okay.
I'm not that horrible. Okay.
Fail one, you stay there forever.
You are no longer underneath its toxic fumes ability. Your ability checks
I'm
and
immune
attacks.
to poisons.
You're
No.
immune.
Diseases.
That's not a disease, it's a poison.
Yeah.
You're not immune to poison. Not yet.
No.
Glenn's getting there. So, you are no longer at disadvantage on all of your attack rolls and saving throws.
Sweet.
Or ability checks. I keep saying saving throws. Ability checks.
Yeah. I'm going to use my Hexblade, my bonus action for my Hexblade's Curse. Because fuck this thing. And then I'm going to take my longsword and I'm going to try and ram it down its throat.
All right, Glenn.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
To give
for
yourself
advantage.
super advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, not the longsword. The penetrator.
Oh.
Just swinging a pickaxe at a giant
Fleshlight.
slug.
Super advantage?
17, sadly. So no super advantage on that one.
No, you do have super advantage because you... Oh, it's
Yeah,
already
it
calculated
already
in
rolls
the
it.
15. Okay, I wasn't aware you got that. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm trying to give you that opportunity, man. All right.
No, I think Tim helped me with a macro that makes it work.
Perfect. So that's 12 points of damage. You know it's undead.
I do. Can I do multiple smites in a turn?
Oh, hell yeah! You can smite as often as you have spell slots and hit.
I don't want to ask the question. I'll find out.
I mean, fuck it. We'll do one of my smites.
Alrighty.
Using my level 3rd slot, so it's 5d8, I think, because it
Yeah.
maxes out.
Yeah.
The
20. The 12 from the penetrator is split. Glenn, you take 6.
Okay.
The smite
Woo!
itself hits the particular creature you are targeting, not anything else.
I was
Whoa.
thinking, is Glenn considered undead for smite?
He
That
is.
was in my
But
head.
Bart's
Yeah.
not smiting Glenn.
Right,
Bart
right.
is smiting this creature.
All right, cool.
Good.
It's only-
Second attack.
It seems like the piercing and the slashing goes through it into Glenn so far.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
That hits. Oh, wait, you didn't have advantage on this one, so 13? Still hits.
Do I not? Oh yeah, I don't.
13
Yeah.
still hits. All right, so 14 halved,
just-
or sorry, 18 halved down to 9.
Yeah.
9 to you, Glenn.
All right.
No smite this time.
Okay.
Cool.
The creature is looking mildly hurt now. All done?
Grab a drink.
Some D.
All right then.
Disintegrating. I'm just kidding.
I target Glenn.
I have it, just not prepared.
Ooh, my
What kind of
first
wizard leaves
martyr.
town without preparing disintegrate?
My first martyr. No.
Another person. Death by religion. And
God, I just realized what he said.
Yeah. Go ahead, Samdi.
Anyway, is this a wisdom save?
If he dies, I will become stronger than you. Oh.
You must keep Glenn alive at all costs.
It's like, oh god, Glenn!
All right, I'm about to spend so many fucking sorcery points on this.
All right.
You just made up his mind. He was like, no.
No, I was mostly just thinking about something else.
So what are you doing, Samdi?
I am spending 5 sorcery points to psychically cast Hold Monster,
Ugh.
and an extra 3 to cast it Intensified,
So it has disadvantage.
which cancels out its...
Advantage
already
on
stated,
wisdom
yeah.
save.
Yes.
Straight roll wisdom save. 16.
That does not save.
Ooh.
Now, here's the real question. Is it immune to paralysis?
No, it is not. That's one of the few
Thank Christ.
conditions it is not immune to.
Didn't expect it to be.
Grapple,
Anyway, it is now...
restrain, prone, stun.
Oh, it's immune to stunned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Glenn, that's 2
Oh wait,
wasted
no,
points, but
not
hey.
stun. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Grapples. Yeah, almost everything else in the book. Just.
Yeah.
it's an undead. Charm.
Oh, yeah, of course, charm.
Anyway, yeah. So used 8 sorcery points to do that, which is the most sorcery points I've ever spent in one go.
Good job.
And yeah, it's now paralyzed. I'm going to message through the ear, through my psychic things to Bart. Go ham.
Then Dracula starts playing in the background in Bart's mind.
It's blood rain, actually.
Oh, that's a good one too.
What's that Helsing Abridged opening?
Oh,
Dragula.
Party.
Yeah.
How is that?
Oh, party. Okay, yeah. Glenn, at the start of your turn, you are going to suffer 12 points of acid damage while you are inside of it. You are
Oof.
grappled, you are restrained, you are blind.
Grappled, restrained, and blind.
Yep.
Tuesday already.
What would you like to do?
Do not have a lot of options here.
Oh, I shouldn't have ran. Sorry, Glenn.
Could I? Would it be? Could I make a check to try to get out of this thing?
You sure could use your action to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna
Strength
try to-
saving throw.
All right. Strength saving
man.
throw.
Oh, I should have just stayed there.
I
DC.
will use my game advantage on this.
DC 18.
And since I'm with Bart, that's a +4, right?
Yup.
All right.
Oh, and blessed.
Oh, and I'm blessed.
You are blessed.
Oh, you're
I'm
good.
always-
22.
I'm always blessed.
We love 22.
Well, 26.
So,
26.
you all watch as Glenn crawls out from the maul of this creature, grabbing onto fangs and hoisting himself through as he is bleeding profusely and parts of his mundane robes are sizzling from the acid from inside of that creature. That was your action.
Cool. Do not want to go back in there. And then, bonus action, I will patient defense.
Good call. Good call.
Damn, that thing really did a number on you.
To be fair, most of that was monkey, but
Well, and to
I
be fair,
will,
I think it was supposed to go after Monkey, so
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, Glenn, remember that you had temporary HP. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
I
subtracted.
calculated
yeah,
that.
he
Yeah.
went through
I'm gonna
that
walk
very
up to it and
quickly.
go,
Reese.
hey man, get back in there. And I'm gonna hit him with my last level 1 spell. I'm gonna hit him with a cure wound.
Would you like to use your
When you-
reaction?
Would you like to take a swing?
Oh yeah, I'll take a swing.
when you
Uh,
said get back in there, I was picturing you knocking Glenn back into the
You're
mouth.
shoving him in the mouth.
Happy
was
singles
my-
awareness.
Oh god.
Not me next. Not me next, man.
This thing's paralyzed, right?
It is,
Yeah.
so you have advantage, and if you hit in melee, you crit.
Oh, there we go.
That's a crit.
That's an 8 and then another D8.
Actually, I'm just gonna confirm that with paralyze because there's a lot of fucking different conditions.
It's auto crit with paralyzed, not stun.
Any attack
I was
that
wrong
hits the
with that last
creature is
time.
a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Attack rolls are at advantage. Dex saves, it automatically fails. Incapacitated, can't move or speak. Yep. So, did you
Would
get
have,
that extra D8 in there? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he
So it's
did.
15 total. And with this commanding reaction, is it 2 attacks for this? Or
No,
is
it's
just
It's 1 weapon attack.
One
So
weapon
weapons
attack.
are hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wanted to differentiate.
Punch it real quick.
Okay. I go, see, it wasn't so bad. And I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Oh, will you now?
Oh.
It's paralyzed. It's paralyed.
I'm still taking a couple steps back.
Yeah. I
and
just like
then
giving people little
as-
panic attacks, you know?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm going to now save it. On
As
my
you
turn.
step away, the parent.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Look at his name.
Actually,
This
I'm gonna
is
go
just
back.
the
I'm gonna go back to my
spawnling.
old spot. Okay, I'm good.
Alrighty. Katarine. You start your turn. Oh wait, Glenn, you were inside. I need you to give me a con save. At the start of your turn, you were supposed to. My bad.
Still would have been with a +4, so that's a 21.
Bless.
21, you're fine. Did we skip
bless.
anybody else who started within 10 feet of the creature? Nope.
Yeah.
Katarine, you are further
Uh-huh.
than 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Yes, I was in 10 feet. No.
When you started your turn?
Yeah, I was in this spot, the same spot.
Oh, yeah, then you have to give me a con save. It's going to affect you the least, but yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
+4 is a
I don't know
20.
what
The only thing is you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Katarine.
Since this thing is paralyzed, we're gonna Sacred Flame.
It makes a dex save. It fails.
Mm-hmm.
17 radiant damage.
Ah, thank God it was radiant.
Radiant. It is looking hurt.
Yep, and that's
Emotionally and physically.
Yes.
Yes.
all of it. So yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
I just imagine your hold monsters, you retching through its mind, Somdi, pulling out all of its repressed memories, mommy and daddy issues, and making it think about that, and just leaves it frozen in place.
Yeah,
Just thematically, you know, like
that's 100% what it is.
like, yes, that was horrible, wasn't it? Junior prom, you say?
I would be the worst psychologist.
The different flavors.
We call this confronting your issues.
Yep.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It is paralyzed. Monkey.
All right. I'm gonna.
Wait, it gets a saving throw at the end of its turn, correct?
Yes.
Figures. Yep.
Nice.
Monkey, you're
I read my
15 feet
laptop.
away?
I am.
All right, you're fine.
I'm gonna stare it in the eye, and I will shoot my hand crossbow. All right, here we go. First attack. This is at I forget +1.
Yes.
27 points of damage.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ.
Second attack. 17 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. You literally have to roll a nat 1 to miss.
26 points of damage.
Damn, at least you didn't roll this well against Glenn.
Right?
Alrighty.
Yeah, we got a couple rounds to get to him, so we're good. Although, if I would have taken him over. And then, I'm feeling good, so we'll go ahead and use our bonus action for that third attack. Points of damage.
Oh, it's looking real rough now.
You stay away from my friends. And
Some-
I'm done.
Somebody.
All right.
Give it some D. Go.
Some D, give it some D.
I give you some D.
Oh boy, I sense a fisting.
Some D.
I don't even know you people anymore.
All right, so some D leaves.
Lights out.
Literally,
Just
I don't
Just
know people
walks,
anymore.
drops
Just turns around.
concentration. I'm done with you.
Also, you skipped my turn.
God,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
We'll get back to
Yeah.
you, Bart. My bad.
Actually, this will entirely change depending on what Bart said.
All right, Bart, you
or
go
did.
first.
Well, I mean,
Start of your turn, con save.
Fuck you.
It's
Yep.
good to be alive.
You're good.
we shall.
Now it just smells like bitch.
It does in fact smell like bitch. Oh, you
Oh, that was almost a night. Oh man.
You still have less.
You also
Oh,
have
I still
advantage.
hit.
because
You
it's
also have
paralyzed.
advantage because it's paralyzed, so you get 2 more
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
almost a
really?
nat 20.
Yeah.
Just show me a
Keys.
19. Oh, no, it's fine.
All right, you hit.
Yeah.
For
Second
12.
attack.
I mean, it's an auto crit.
Yeah, it is an auto crit. You're right.
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
right. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot.
get your extra damage
Okay,
dice
so
in there.
does hold monster paralyze or does it restrain?
Yes.
Well,
paralyzes.
It paralyzes.
Hold monster's a
in
higher
which
level
case-
spell slot.
In which case, it can take 10d8 damage.
End this, Bart.
And then the extra dice from your weapon and your hex. Oh, no,
Just
it's
roll it.
hex
I want to
character.
see it. I want to see it.
Bartikov,
Yeah.
give it some D. Go.
And
Good
yeah, I
trader.
get to roll an extra d8. Oh, so it's just 11d8.
If you're using a 4th level spell slot.
No, so it's 5d8 for a regular 3rd level one, because it's 2d8 at 1st level. No.
It's
it-
3d8
it's
because
undead.
it's undead, and then 4,
3d8.
5. So that's a 3rd level.
Yeah.
Double
Double.
to 11 because the extra damage dice from the weapon itself. So 11d8. How do you want to do this?
It explodes.
So, you all watch as Bart shoves his sword down its throat, and the creature bellows outwards with this divine glow and splatters across the entirety of this cavern,
I'm behind
soaking
Monkey.
each of you, other than Katarine, in its goo.
I think Bart's kind of in the way of me too, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I've got like double coverage here.
Well, the only outcome I want from this is that there is a crocodile-shaped shadow on the wall. Of goo on the wall, Sandy, and then he moves away. There's just, like, Lyle crocodile-shaped clean spot.
Fair.
Nice.
Somebody just has his eyes closed this entire time.
Just accepting. Just
So, you all
So
look
you
at
walk
the
over
goop
more
that was
resources
this
than I
creature.
expected. But it is dead.
well,
Are
as
you-
much as I love being covered in guts, I start prestidigitationing the guts off.
Glenn, are you still hurt?
Oh, yeah. Took a beat. You guys packed quite a punch. Ugh.
It's just
Take
pulling
12
arrowheads out of his shoulder.
Take 12 points of healing, sir.
Thank you. Oh,
As
And it was
a-
a good thing you got out because I was planning on jumping into it while it was paralyzed to get you out. So it kind of worked out, you know.
That would have been a terrible idea.
At the time, I wasn't really thinking. I just saw a dude get eaten, and I was just like, "Hey, if I go in there after him, we can both get out."
Glenn, could you still do with the top up?
I mean, a little bit more wouldn't hurt, but I'm good to keep going as well.
There you go. Have another 8. That's you don't get Hexblade Curse damage added onto that. And have 10 from Lay on Hands as well.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that should be more than enough to carry me through. Oh, thanks, guys.
But are
Well,
welcome.
hopefully we don't run into any more of those because I don't have any Warlock slots or Hexblade Curse left.
Oh, I mean, that's what happens when you prematurely blow your load when we're still in the very top layer. So,
Man's got a point. Let's keep moving.
Give me an hour, I'll be ready again.
Says every warlock ever.
Mhm.
give him an hour and some orange juice. He'll be all right.
So, as you are looking around at the goop of this entire room and its coating, you start to realize that this creature is dissolving into mist, dissipating, and all of its remains moving alongside with it someplace else.
I was about to say, can I grab one of its teeth as like a souvenir? But does it like liquefy?
Yeah,
In my
and
hands.
then just dissipates. Anybody here proficient in religion may roll a religion check.
Why, thank you, appreciate you.
I'm a jack of all trades. Can I roll?
You
that?
can always roll.
Hot damn.
Why the religion? What religion involves this?
Not a good one.
That's very
Scion
fair
National
answer.
Flesh Park, or whatever it's fucking called.
What?
Mysterious
Mm.
Flesh Park.
Church of the Divine Spiny Fleshlight.
Yes. No.
I mean, I
there's
guarantee
a-
there's a. Anyways, there's a subreddit for that.
New products on
Yep.
baddragon.com.
the worst dragon.
16.
It's the secret. It's the secret one you have to deliberately look for.
Oh, that's absolutely going to be a shop in a campaign I run.
What I love about Monkey is he is proficient in religion, and I usually roll really bad.
It's
Yeah.
every time, yeah.
So the two of you,
I'm a cleric that does religion, so I get it.
Reese and Monkey, the two of you are fully aware that this creature has to be native to another plane. And you destroying it here does not permanently kill it. It is just returned to its native realm, which leads you to think, why is it here if it's native to another plane?
Man, first we deal with elementals, now we deal with an undead. Man, something's just conjuring things and throwing them at us at this point.
Yes, I know of these things. I can't say that it's a particular memory I have, but I do somehow know that I've encountered this before in a different place.
It's like this place was designed by a spiteful god picking random things out of a book.
9 books.
Now you're just speaking some poppycock there, you know?
9 books.
I got a lot of books.
It's true.
It's interesting, and you do make a good point there, Reese. There's got to be a breach somewhere. Somehow, something's getting in here. I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I just hope that we don't run into any more of these things. They stink.
pretty easy to get rid of, though. And great job, Jack, getting in there. That was some smart thinking of you, just jumping in there and getting it from the inside.
Killing it from
Yeah,
the inside.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was a pretty good strategy too.
Yeah, totally did that on purpose. You know. Yeah, had that thing,
Yeah.
had that thing on lock.
You gotta come with your rib poking out.
Samdi, with your radius of acknowledgement of things around you, you hear some type of like whisper coming from this corner over here.
As a clarify,
Is-
remember, Monkey, you do have sea invisibility.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot.
I've
you
also
gave me.
I've also. So if it's I'm looking over. Do I see anything invisible over there?
You see that there's a whole bunch of shit over there. Some barrels, some bones. Not a lot of bones. Some tendons, other things like that. A few crates.
I'm going to like scooch in between the two of them, getting as much gunk on them as I can.
Yeah, I just cleaned up. What the hell?
What?
Presentation, everything off.
Hey, Somdi, any markings similar to what we observed back in the other place? I just
Somdi-
realized I don't think anyone ever says back yonder. It's always over.
I hear that a couple times, so I get it.
Samdi,
Yeah.
who's still holding his breath, looks over. Kind of shrugs. Starts picking through the stuff.
Hey, do y'all need like a cleanup? Like this gunk is kind of in the crevices, you know?
I'd appreciate it.
I'm gonna presentation the gunk off of them.
Thank you. Appreciate
I'll
you, partner.
help.
Hot damn. Think of appearances.
Trying to
It'll
get in
look good.
between the bones over here.
So, Samdi, you're going over and investigating?
Yes.
All right, roll me an investigation, please.
Spells, investigation. I want to use my game advantage.
Go for it.
$21.
Nice.
You push through a lot of this crap. Let's just call it what it is. Breaking through a tremendous amount of it, and you see that there appears to be some type of large gem cut all the way and cracked all the way down. When you look at it, it looks yellowish on the inside, but red on the exterior, almost like a ruby. And you pick it up, and when you push the 2 points together, it definitely cracked all the way through, but rubies aren't meant to crack super easily. And you hear the little sounds of whisper coming from it.
I put my ear to it. I say
you got?
ear.
You do not understand what the whispers are saying.
He's listening for the ocean.
What you got there, Somdi?
Looks like you're listening for something.
Just going to look at all of you.
Any recognition I have of a gem like that?
You may roll me an Arcana check, Monkey, if you would like.
Here
May
we
I
go.
also, since I am proficient?
Yes, you may.
Sweet.
And I get to do this at advantage. Here we go. Well,
Lovely.
We both got 12.
It's okay. Not
So-
to my own heart, but I'm kind of an expert on arcane.
Then you
Okay.
may roll, yeah.
On shit.
If you're
I have-
proficient, you can
have
roll. If you're a
expertise.
bard, you can roll.
have expertise.
25. The two of you, there's something about this that seems very familiar to both Cat and Monkey. You can't quite place your fingers on it. Reese, you look at it and you kind of get like whiplash as first there's concern when you see the object, but then you realize it's broken, which is more concerning, but then you start piecing everything together. Now let me explain. This is a sealing stone. It is not native to this realm. It is similar to a fine gem of your realm, but it has a unnatural property that allows you to seal a creature inside of it if you convince the creature to go in by beating it into submission. So, say you nearly kill a creature, but you spare its life only if it gets into the stone. You can do that. The creature can naturally, organically heal and can exist in the stone for upwards of 100 years, past its usual lifespan. And when the stone breaks, the creature comes out of it.
So yeah, that's a ceiling stone. Think of it as like a giant house, right? When you touch something with it after beating its ass, you can put it in said house, right? And it could just exist in said house for, let's just spitball 100 years, give or take. So yeah, it's probably where like something was sealed in there at some point. Don't know
That's-
what.
I wonder if that's what happened to me.
Who stuck you in a gym?
Who beat your ass?
that's a
don't
prime
know.
question there.
I don't know, but these folks here tell me that when they came across me,
You were in the gym
was in the gym.
that
He was
broke.
buried.
That broke way too easily for what the gym should have.
And what if like you were like the gods to the previous populace of like this continent? That would make kind of sense with the little story you're telling me.
You mean my history?
Yeah, because you said that you don't really remember. You were just you were in a hole, right? According to I have written down.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of strange because I can't say that I have memories, perhaps, just more of knowns. But I was found in a gym.
Yeah, maybe like you pissed off some rebels or something like that, and some heretics, and then just showed up and were like, hey, you're a god. We're gonna seal you away for 100 years. Maybe that's what happened to you.
Or maybe another god got mad at me. Interesting.
I mean, possibility. Whoever they were, they had to beat your ass.
Yeah, it's probably a couple of them.
It's a bunch of gods got together, started just. But,
Fucking monkey gets
yeah,
curb
I would-
stomped by other gods. You
I
see the
mean,
goddess of agriculture come up and just.
Is it DM? Is it possible to repair that kind of like, even though it's broken, is it repairable?
It's repairable, but it won't have the same abilities. You have to find these stones naturally growing in foreign planes. Which planes, you don't know.
Oh damn. Yeah. So, but they're repairable. It just won't have the full effect like it used to.
It wouldn't
Right.
have anywhere near the same effect. And its value would only
Oh.
be that as something that can house magic.
Okay.
Would it be? Could I postulate that perhaps my necklace was something like this and was repaired?
What?
Because I have the Raven Slumber.
Which is a very similar magical item.
Interesting.
I mean, it's possible to repair it. So I mean, it won't be like as powerful as it used to be, but like it might not be a bad thing to have in the back pocket if you can get repaired. In case like I don't know, monkey goes on a rampage or something.
Right. Anyways, it could be useful to have just to use in other ways.
Yeah. Obviously, that was a quit. Don't worry about it.
Well, does anyone need a break, or should we continue?
I feel fantastic.
No,
So
Good to keep
we'll
going.
be all right.
Well, Brother Glenn, it looks like we may have one answer. New chapter to discover.
do you need like, hey, Glenn? Do you need like a pick me up? I mean, I got like 6 of these, and I pull out one of the basic health potions out of the bag of holding.
Yeah, I could hold on to a few of those just in case, like, you guys go down too.
Yeah. I give you like 2.
Good guy, Glenn.
So, sounds good.
I mean, they were meant for you, but like, I'm kind of magical myself, so I mean, I'm not too worried. And my self-preservation is always going to be the highest, so I don't think you got to worry about me.
No resuscitation. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Also, I have a
Alright.
lot more maneuverability than most.
Well, let's keep it moving then, right? I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, let's check
Alright.
this out.
Continue down this way.
All right. You venture down
Turn
into
forward.
this area. And Glenn, when you look around in here, this appears to be what was once an office for those that were digging down here. This was a functioning mine shaft. The locked storage chests all have their locks broken off, lying on the ground, and are wide open right now. The table is overturned onto its top side bottom. And the chair is destroyed, shattered against the wall. The only thing not broken in here appears to be a couple of tin cups for rations and drinking, as well as a side stool that has a nice cushion on it.
Does it look like someone was just frantically searching for something, or is it more like a struggle of some kind?
Insight check. Now we're doing more localized ability checks, so only 2 people can engage with this.
I will add a d6 for my knowledge of a past life. Ugh, that's a 13.
13. It's not out of the question, but you can't, like, dictate specific motivations beyond that.
Huh. Well, this place has been ransacked.
I
Well,
mean,
yes, another
were they trying to
adventuring party
steal
made it here
something?
before us.
Could I
Could
take
be.
a look for something that they may have missed?
Sure. Where
I'm
are
gonna
you
put-
looking at? You have to tell me specifically.
Where the stuff's hidden.
I'm gonna
With
put my hands on Cat, by the way, and I'm gonna give you a quick massage and go, "Yeah, you got this, okay?" And then I'm gonna inspire you.
You immediately feel her do this.
You're so tense. Don't worry, these scrawny little hands have been everywhere.
Oh,
Shoulder.
Full of experience.
This is exactly why.
Ew, 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 touch, ew. Physical
It was like
affection.
27 knots. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
nice,
Uh,
nice.
And I'm gonna look around the desk, see if there's like any like trap doors or anything like that.
Okay, so you're going for the desk.
And I'm going to use an advantage.
Anybody else going towards anything?
I don't move until Bart moves.
Safety
And I did
standards.
what? A D8?
A D10.
I mean, you
D10.
have
Oh,
it for 10
yeah.
minutes. You don't
Yeah.
have to, but okay. 2.
31.
nice.
I want to find some shit.
Nice.
I want to find everything.
So, looking at the desk, the way that it was destroyed, you don't have a lot to look at, unfortunately, but when you start pushing around some of the tops of the desk, you see that the legs themselves, only 2 of them were snapped, but it looks more accidental. And you go over to one of the other legs, and when you lift it up, it weighs a lot less than the other still put together leg. So you take the one that weighs less, smash it against the wall, and you watch as a key was inside of a hollow compartment inside of it.
Whoa.
And now
Look
have
at
a
Detective
key.
Cat.
Ooh, a good girl.
That's why she's a good leader.
What do you suppose that leads to?
Not entirely sure, but it's good to have on hand.
I mean, if I had to deduce anything, I'm assuming that's probably what these guys were rummaging through for. Probably that, right? Well hidden and stuff.
Exactly. I think that they were looking for something, it seems, and so this could very well be it. So we keep an eye on it, and if there's something that it looks it could be useful for, we try it.
So, was there anything else you guys wanted to investigate? While she was doing that?
Yeah, since Bart is there, Were there already 2 people? I know 1 person, but were there already 2 people that checked out this area?
There was Samdi who rummaged through that area, found the broken gems. Kat rummaged through the broken desk. There were still the 2 unlocked lock boxes in here as well.
Oh, yeah. I'll grab the one on the one on the left.
I'll grab the other one then.
All right, investigation, both of you.
All right, here we go.
Lateral. Oh yeah.
Keep an eye down the hall. Specific, like this little like cave thing right here.
This is not at an advantage, so normal roll. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Bart, anything in yours? It's like spilling out with gold.
I can't find the handle. How do I open this thing? It's locked. It's locked with the most powerful magical lock in history.
So, what actually happens? You guys look in there, and it's fucking open already. They clearly went through it, and you're immediately kind of like demotivated, right? You're just like, shit, whatever.
They
Take
probably
one
already
full
done.
psychic damage. Emotional damage.
But yeah, neither of you discover anything. It looks like whatever was valuable inside of these chests is long gone. Kat, you now just have a key.
I will take my. It's like the size of a footlocker. How big is it? Like.
Yeah, it's a footlocker, so like it's about 3 feet wide in total. 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall.
Perfect. I'm gonna take mine, dump out the contents, and say this is gonna be handy to bring this along just in case we need to put anything in it. And I'll start dragging carrying the footlocker.
I open up the bag of holding and go, do you just want to shove it in here?
I was gonna say, yeah, I'd just take it out of Monkey's hands and put it in the bag of holding. Just why would you need to carry that around?
Hey, wait, 1 second. There was locks on it? What if it's like one of those crazy chests that like there's nothing in it, but then like you open it with the key and then there's something in it?
I'll reach my hand in and take it back out the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Just
Catherine, you want to shove your key in this hole over here?
boy do I.
Thought you'd never ask.
Touch you never ask.
I mean this as a associates platonically.
You're
It's
right.
still consensual.
Exactly. No strings attached.
Yeah,
Just
no
two
strings
people-
attached. All consensual.
2
Insert your
people
key in
filling
my
a
hole.
hole. It's fine.
Right. Is there
Samdi.
is there a lock for the key?
What were you saying, Samdi?
Samdi, who's been silent this entire time, just says, I hate all of you. Oh, I love you.
Aw, Samdi. I knew you'd grow attached at some point.
That's how you know your family. You hate
Yep.
them.
Somebody
You're
saying
like
he hates all
my-
of us is like the San Diego weatherman telling us what the weather is.
Yeah.
So,
You're
Katarine,
like my favorite crocodile.
there are locks that were broken through physical violence that led to these 2 crates being open now.
But the footlockers themselves don't have locks attached.
The
like-
lockers do not usually. Footlockers don't usually have their own locks. They have like padlocks onto them to keep them locked.
Oh, in that case, yeah, it's pointless. Toss it in the bag.
You're tossing the footlocker into the bag of holding?
I mean, unless there's something else you guys can think of with it. My big brain was the lock idea, but
I'm not gonna metagame, and I wait for the explosion.
All right. You take the footlocker, lifting it up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. What's the gap opening that you can place something into the bag of holding again? I need to know this for your own safeties. Or reasons, you know.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, no.
Yeah.
part of me thought about it, but I was like, nah, that can't be it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wait, what was the question? What's the weight capacity of a bag of
No,
holding?
the size, 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4
And 4 feet deep. Yeah.
So this is 3 feet wide and 1.5 feet or 2 feet tall.
It fits.
Okay. Nothing happens when you put it in the bag.
These guys.
Thank Christ.
What do I do, guys?
Give me a heart attack for no goddamn reason.
But it could have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trunk of holding. Oh, that'd be amazing if I just accidentally killed the entire party by accident.
Continent? You said continent?
No, it's only like a tiny.
Think
extra
about where you
dimensional
are
black
right
hole.
now.
Yeah, all it does is tear a hole
You are at
into
the
the
base.
astroseas.
You are at the base of an incredibly large mountain peak.
Hey, man, that'll be everyone else's problem at that point, though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely not your problem. You're in hell for mass murder.
Yeah, I'm in fire heaven,
It's not-
actually.
I was gonna say it's not mass murder if it's an accident, but then I realized we are mass murderers anyway.
Yeah. We intentionally mass murdered.
Where do
Yeah.
you think you belong? I'll let you answer that question.
I belong in the embrace of the one true God Ublex.
Good answer. All right.
That's good.
However, as you are lifting it up and placing it in there, I need the individuals that have not engaged with any checks yet to speak up. Who are you?
I.
Does my insight of the room count?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's you and Bart then. No, Bart did his thing. Then Monkey.
Mhm.
Monkey and Samdi. Monkey, you
I
haven't
did
checked
the-
anything, right?
I checked the one of the foot lockers. Bart did the other foot locker.
Oh, then
Uh,
Reese.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it was Reese.
I've
All right,
been
you
assisting
two
with it.
perception checks.
Oh, shit. It's like my worst skill.
Hold on. Trying to reflect where I am.
Oh, fun.
23.
Fives.
11. So the 23. As you're lifting it up and you're having someone else hold open the bag so you can like put it in there, your hand slips on something on the bottom and it feels strange in texture. So you look. There's no blemishes at all that you can see at the bottom of this chest, but you felt something that was different in texture on the bottom.
I go, hold up, hold up, hold up. So I start like filling it up, you know. You said different texture?
It had a different texture, but when you're looking at it, it's the same. It's a flush bottom of a chest.
Is it like a false bottom?
You may roll me an investigation. Oh no, you already did it. No, you didn't do an investigation, so you may.
Investigation. 22?
Okay. As you're feeling over it, you notice that there's a very slight part of it that when your hand moves over, you can feel a different texture, but the base of your finger disappears, which leads you to believe there's an illusion on that little segment. And when you run your finger around it, it's a keyhole.
Nice.
Catherine, insert your key into this hole right here, and I put my finger in it to show where the illusion is.
Ah, you finger the key.
She'll
Yes,
just-
we'll go with
she'll
that
walk over-
phrasing, and nobody
Yeah.
can tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yep. We go over there, put the key into the keyhole.
Alrighty.
Shut the fuck up.
And all of you instantly hear "Ew, ew." But anyways, you go over, you place the key, and it slides in as naturally as it was created. You twist, and as you do that, the bottom of the chest swings wide downwards, and you see this large, ancient piece of parchment falls down to the floor.
I pick it up, and I go, "Hey, monkey, you did find something." See?
There we go. I had a
Give me a moment, and I will ritually cast Identify.
Okay. Well, as you're ritually casting Identify on the piece of parchment,
That
you
10
see
minutes,
that
I'm
it
just looking
appears
at
to
it.
be a map.
I go, Catherine, I think it's a map.
I want to be sure.
Okay. You identified this as. Let me get more specific for you, please, in the way that I
Magic
always do.
map.
It is an ancient map outlining the original tunnels crafted through the Narsfarseet Mountains.
Thought it'd be
Oh,
the
that's
knowledge.
nice.
Hmm.
And I think with that
Interesting.
realization, we can go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some cool emotes. If you're interested in participating in our games, we have available slots for a Friday early campaign. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. So, players, where last we left off, you had discovered a map of some type of terrain down here that is deeper within this mountain range itself, that is ancient and apparently mapped out from a very, very long time ago, as this secretive map you discovered seems to dictate.
Well, I have no experience navigating maps, right? So someone else can take a hold of these. Head into Samdi since he's right next to me. Here you go. Here you go.
I mean, I
fine.
don't mind
Like,
taking a look at that either. I'm pretty good with naps.
Oh,
I
well,
had
hey.
orienteering course in guard college.
Well, I mean, obviously, all of you have been a little bit more qualified to handle this map than me. So here you go. Hand it to whoever's next to me. I guess.
I
Yeah,
only got
somebody.
1 in survival.
Don't
I
worry, I
failed
believe
that
in you.
course.
You got
Here
this.
you go.
I will assist anyone who has better than a 1 in survival.
Wow, metagame.
I was gonna make the check to check.
Yeah,
out the map.
Glenn here, brother Glenn. He's good at these articles with big pictures on them.
I got you,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, yeah, like I guess I could figure it out if like I looked at it in like weird corners and whatnot, know a little everything, but man, I'm
So-
not qualified for this.
Go ahead and roll your survival check, whoever's going to be doing it.
I got you.
It'll be Glenn. He's my.
That's at advantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 26.
So, by your estimate, this mine shaft and facility seems to have been possibly pushed through this mountain range. And what is outlined here seems to be a foreign area to what has been explored, as far as you know. You have a general idea of the mapping system of this mine shaft, but none of you have found a map of that yet. But you know beyond this, to some degree, you'll be able to navigate through, and at least you'll have like a proper knowledge of if you're heading towards the right location to get to this other location. There's something labeled on it in a strange language that only Glenn here seems to understand, unless any of you have magical bullshit that says fuck you and your rules and I know everything. Do any of you have that?
Rejoice, for no one has.
Depends
I
what language
can
it is.
if I chill for 10 minutes.
So no. Glenn, it reads the circle to call to the heaven.
If it's your
Sure.
homebrew language, I don't speak it.
Circle to the calling to heaven.
The circle to call to the heaven.
I'll relay everything that I discovered on the map to the group and point out that that particular spot seems interesting.
Well, I mean, consider that you guys are looking for we're looking for like a god thing and like, a circle. Does this sound somewhere, whatever, you're making some assumptions here.
I trust Glenn. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put my money on it. Probably,
job, man.
that's probably where the that spear might be.
Mm-hmm. I concur. So now where do we go?
Great question.
I guess I'll start try to make sense of the map of where we are in conjunction and start leading the way over there.
Like, Glenn, are you sure it's not upside down?
Yeah, just
Why are you holding it like this?
Backwards, you're holding it up to the light so you can see the images come through.
can only read it inverted.
I'm kidding.
All right, well, lead the way. It's not like stairs or anything in that room, have there? I actually haven't been
Well,
inside.
if you remember in the previous chambers
Oh.
over here, there was a ladder that led down.
Hey, what's like down this way? Just like curious, is that like a dead end or is that like a?
Seems to be open chamber that leads back around the
Oh.
area you guys were previously in.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's a single man shaft.
You love a good
Okay.
hidden shaft.
Hey, reminds me of my college days.
I
So-
mean, that looks like a suspicious way down.
Well, it looks like the only way down y'all have been able to see.
There's also the hole
Not
in
true.
the floor.
We could have
that,
jumped down the sulfur pit. We could have jumped off that bridge.
Yeah. There's options.
In the interests of our personal safety, Bart is going to take a torch out of his backpack.
No fire, guys. No fire in the tunnels.
I was going to test if there is more flammable gas down that hole.
That's probably a good idea. You
I'm
can toss
gonna-
it down there.
My eyebrows are still recovering from the last time, so I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Well, yes, this time we can be prepared. Go ahead and stand back.
Right.
Okay, I'll light up the torch, and from 10 feet back, just toss it down the hole.
Okay.
Once Glenn has cleared to a safe distance.
The prestidigitation, she's gonna use it to extinguish the flame.
On the torch as it's flying through the air.
Bart turns around to Cat.
We
Actually,
have a
that
ladder
makes-
that we could lose if it explodes.
Yeah,
Also,
actually,
if it
that's true. We
explodes, it shakes the whole
collapse-
cavern again.
Yeah, last
That's
time
true,
we had to
but-
collapse something somewhere.
Right, but look at it this way: if there is something explosive down there, and we go down there and it explodes while we're down there, it's a lot of exploding. So,
I would rather collapse the mountain underneath us than have the gas blow up when we weren't expecting it to, with us in it.
Joey's
right,
the.
But we could also just be careful about any sort of flame, and I could do this, and she casts light in her hands.
Is the
It takes the form of a torch.
right? Is the ladder removable?
You go over and no, this has been like nailed solid into the wall to make it
How far down?
all the way down.
All right, I still think. I mean, how far down is the drop? 10, 20, 30? Can't tell.
Oh,
I can
from
tell.
where you're standing, you have
Is it more than-
120 feet, right?
Yep.
All right, it's a 100-foot drop.
All right. I still recommend that we throw some flame down there. We can all survive the. Most gods can. We should all be able
Cat's
to
just
do
gonna go
fine,
to the ladder and just start climbing down.
even if there's explosive gas down there. And you spark a fire.
Cat's
Somebody says,
I'll go.
"Wait a minute,
climbing with her cigarette in her mouth. Just
No, she doesn't.
Katarine,
We know
Katarine,
enough about mines that she wouldn't.
I'm gonna let out the canary."
I was gonna say, what if we send the canary down there? If it returns,
the
we
canary
know it's
glares
dangerous.
at you.
You know, if it returns, we know it's dangerous. If it does,
How often do I do this to
we
you?
know it's fun.
Oh no, the canary's not glaring at you, Samdi. It's glaring at him.
I'm gonna say,
Hey man,
I'm
I
just
only know.
gonna look at the canary.
Actually, wait, I have mason tools. I'm
He's
gonna look
currently
down. Do I
role
see
playing.
sulfur
Let him
rocks?
continue. He's currently role playing.
Oh, go
Let
ahead.
him
sorry.
continue. Go ahead, Samdi.
I'm gonna look at the canary and gonna say, "You know you can survive that, right?"
It nods.
Can you do me a favor so they stop arguing?
It nods.
And I'll just put it on my finger as I lower it towards the hole.
It will fly over towards Katarine's side, pluck out a thread, bring it over to you, Samdi, and like toss it over its shoulder, signaling wrap it around me.
Wrap it around one of the legs.
Katarine, it took 3 feet of your yarn.
Okay.
But now you can
Of your
have the
yawn?
canary
Oh my God.
3 feet ahead of you, and you'll know when it dies, it just goes slump.
That's grim.
That's exactly what people used to do with canaries back in the day.
I mean,
If the canary dies, don't go that way.
Well, they also had little resuscitators for them too.
Eventually.
It's
doing
Cast Revivify on the canary. Live!
chest compressions on a bird.
Just
I'll look at Bart. I agree with your assessment. I think you were doing the right thing. I just hope there's nothing explosive down there with the gases, and we don't get into combat and blow everyone up.
so.
Then just don't use fire in combat. If I can do it, everyone else can do it.
So, everybody else, you end up following the canary by a good few feet as it is flying down the shaft. After that, everybody else, you can just start moving down there. Moving and separating as best as you can, crawling down one by one by one by one by one. Let me gather you all up in the local
Yep.
area.
I will follow Bart down the ladder. I'll let him go first.
So, Bart goes down first.
Well,
This
I mean,
is-
in front of me. I don't know if he's going down first. He can say
All
where
right,
he
who's
wants.
going? All right, marching order. Who's first?
Glenn.
Perfect.
I'm gonna take the front.
I mean,
Next.
I think it was Cat, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cat, Glenn.
Go Cat's first. Bart will go immediately after Cat.
And
I'll
then
go after
Glenn.
Bart. Okay, Glenn, fine. As long as I'm within 10 feet of.
It's stacks of 2 anyway, so you'll all get there.
Alright.
And then
Doesn't mean that
Resamdi.
Cat gets the wonderful view of Bart's clapping cheeks as he follows her down the ladder.
It's so amazing how he manages to make them just every step. It's just
It's
Almost
a
like
skill.
echolocation at this point. You just hear,
so your gladiator name is just Gluteus Maximus.
damn it. Yes. Honey, help, I can't sneak through this cave. I'm too dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the monsters.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
So, everyone, as you all have ventured down into this new level of this mine shaft, mines level 1. You've breached down and you see that there's a large rail system nearby to you. The rail system seems relatively undisturbed from where you're currently standing. However, over towards the left, for those of you that are up in the front, you see that the rails do have a lot of cinder and a lot of burns across them. It would appear that the explosion had destroyed that portion of the area that you could have traveled and walked through, but not all of the portions, at least not yet. You look around, and there's this weird pool of milky water up further ahead of you all. And imbued into the wall directly beside you, Bart, and across from you, Kat, there are more of these Ungantra petrified into the wall, sentry-like creatures.
Right.
So we tried to move quietly?
We have already established that my ass cheeks prevent this.
It is canonical. It is not the heavy armor. It is your ass.
But we can
Ever since you
indeed
got
try.
that armor, you've gotten too dummy thick for our tastes.
Too many squats in the morning.
Been trying to keep up with Gavron, it's just overdone it.
Oh, you have him beat when it comes to squats. You can't keep up with racing, lifting, general athleticism, But squats and general thickness, you're an Instagram model.
That is his restaurant name.
General thickness.
That leg day.
I am Gluteus Maximus, also known as General Thickness.
Nice.
I love it. It's perfect.
I am glad I brought you joy in this fleeting time.
But yes, what would you all like to do?
Guess we're gonna walk forward.
Yeah.
Well, are we just walking, or are we stealthing, or?
I think we should at least attempt to stealth for now.
I'm all for that.
Go, my thick friend. Actually, can I do something?
I don't know. Can you?
I mean, usually, yes.
Raise a fair point. Anyway, gonna look over. Where exactly is the Gantha or
The Angatra?
Angatra? Thank you.
Here, in the wall, and here in the wall.
I'm going to.
And they're in their
subtly-
dormant, petrified phase right now.
Gonna look at Bart, and psychically I'm gonna say, I could just, float you over.
I'm not opposed to this idea. That could work.
Gets us past it. We can just take turns. I'll float people over, and they relay information as they see it.
Oh, okay. Different picture in my mind. I thought you were gonna do levitate on Bart, tie a rope to him, and carry him like a balloon as we stealthed.
That's what I thought too.
No, I have stronger levitate.
Oh, you do.
I have Big B's weak ass hand.
Big bees catch these hands?
No, the weak hand.
Oh, mage hand.
Anyway, telekinesis.
The spell, not the.
I have both. Anyway, I'm going to. Have we made any sound as of yet?
I mean, you all made sound as you got here, but those creatures, you remember, as you began to pass by them, that's when they moved out of the wall and started attacking. Just now that you're more aware of their presence, it's easier for you to anticipate.
And I assume we're kind of whispering like.
So it's more of a motion detector than a.
We assume.
Well, you're not even sure what specifically. You can try anything you would like, but you remember when you were walking past them, and it wasn't really stealthed, you triggered them.
Could be sound. Could be a pressure plate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that worried about Bardakov, I can always just turn him invisible.
It's the noise, not the sight of him.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll spend 10 years trying to discuss this. I'm going to cast telekinesis on Bart.
Bart, are you willing?
Yes.
Bart lifts. And Samdi, you ping where you are dropping him anywhere along these three sides.
If I remember telekinesis, I can hold him so long as he doesn't resist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to, along the ceiling, float him over around here-ish.
Right there?
Right
Which
here,
one?
actually.
Right there?
And since I'm still psychically connected to him, I'm going to ask him, do you see anything?
Roll me a perception check, Bart. With assistance, because you have Samdi moving you around to look.
I'm playing with dolls right now.
Perception. Shakalaka. I
Well,
am periscope.
the creature the Engantra in the walls, you did watch as you were floating by, like the eyes begin to crack, and they seem to just not really worry or like notice you. They seem to become aware that something was moving, but they didn't notice specifically you passing by. It's weird, like their senses are different somehow. However, when he rotates you around, you looked over at the murky water, and there's something very strange about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly by
Oh
the
God,
fact
not
that it
another ooze
moved.
species.
And
I was joking. Don't.
still water shouldn't move.
I'm gonna take like a copper piece out of my pocket. I'm gonna flick it onto the surface of the water.
Okay. It bloop, sinks. As that happens, Bart,
No.
you watch as from the water itself, a face begins to push out through it, pushing upwards, smiling wide, and launches itself over at you.
Isn't this the second time that you've done this with the water leaper?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a knack for proccing them in a fight.
Yeah, but this time I had pictures of Little Mermaid coming to the surface.
Well, at least this time I didn't literally dunk my face in the pool of water.
That's true.
That's a lot. Alrighty, guys. Well, because you see the creature leaping out towards Bartikov, I would like all of you to roll me initiative. Bart,
Oh,
you
no.
being the only person aware of it is the only person not surprised.
Sorry, team. Oh my
No
god,
worries.
why?
Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna roll.
No.
Woo!
Yeah. Tiebreakers, what's your dex score?
12?
I should put my
12.
He's at a +1.
This goes first. Also, everybody, if you can set up your sheets to have tiebreakers, I feel like this is just going to be a
Yeah.
repeat thing. So,
That's what I'm
Samdi,
gonna
don't
do,
forget
too.
your extra D8. Oh, you did. Okay, I'm making sure you get it. Just making sure you get it. You're not last, Samdi. You're stuck in the middle.
tiebreakers on the actual sheet, right?
On
the
your
lobbies?
actual sheet, you can set up tiebreakers. Yes.
It's on attribute options.
Yep,
The
yep.
middle top square.
Normally I have it automatically. Nope.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Fucking miedo with you.
Okay. So that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
How-
7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's good. What were you asking?
How tall are the ceilings? Because if I heard Carl right, he had Bart still at the top of the ceiling, so I'm just wondering how
The
tall-
ceiling is roughly about. Mine shafts aren't usually tall, so I'd put it at
Yep.
8 feet.
Okay. Just making sure he's not gonna go.
It's too small for you to go big, unfortunately.
Yep. That's right.
All right, Reese, you are not working on the
I'm
surprise.
surprised.
Yep. The Leaper Bart. As it lets out this earth-shattering screech across this entire area, filling it up with this loud, booming cry. Yep, that's all of you. I would like
Oh,
everybody
yeah?
to give a Constitution saving throw. DC
Is this-
14.
Stop making me make saves, damn it.
You're good at them.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
use one of
yes.
my.
But
my
I'm
lucky.
bad at things I'm good at.
Oh, you moved out of my way. Damn it, Bart.
What were you using, Reese?
I'm using lucky. So I have 1 luck point left.
Ooh, he used it for something useful. All right, so by the looks of it, Glenn, You are the only one who failed.
Monkey
Monkey?
failed.
Monkey failed?
Nat 1.
Oh, sorry, yours was down lower. All right, the two of you failed. You are both frightened of this creature. While frightened in this way, all of your attack rolls against it are at disadvantage, and you cannot willingly move closer towards it.
Okay. I run up the ladder screaming like a Bartok schoolboy. Okay.
Like that? Okay.
No, I don't go. Yeah, I don't
Alright.
actually. But I'll
So,
just stay there. I just can't
that
get
was
closer
a
and disadvantage.
shriek. Next, it is going to attempt to bite you, Bart.
Okay.
I
And how long has
said
it been since
bite
our
you.
last combat?
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
A natural one misses. As it leaps out to bite over at you, Bart, just a flick of Samdi's mind slams you into the wall as it misses. But Bart,
Nice.
your turn.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try and pickaxe it.
Go for it. Pick it real good.
Dirty 20.
Slam. The penetrator successfully hits the water leaper.
Cool. And second attack. Same again, but much less damage.
Oh, yeah. And that's a total of 6 to 22?
Yeah.
We love 22. All done?
Yeah, that's me.
Top of the initiative order. Go ahead, Reese.
So, I mean, I don't want to do any metagames here, or do I know that those guys are afraid? Like, is it visible? I have a passive perception of 88 or 18. I don't know.
88.
88. Sorry, 18.
Is what?
So is it seeable that these guys are afraid, Glenn and Monkey?
I mean, you can see that they seem more disturbed by that noise than anybody else.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I can't tell that. I'm just gonna blast him. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on the Water Leaper. No, Sacred Flame. So I don't want to make noise. So DC 17.
I mean, it's already yelled very loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well,
And hopefully any combustible is gone because it's Sacred Flame. Oh, I guess it would be Radiant. I don't know.
It is
That's
radiant,
radiant.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a dex save.
yeah.
11. It failed.
And it takes 11.
Takes 11.
Yeah.
All done?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Now, Monkey.
All right. So, is Sacred Flame the one that gives advantage on the next attack? So it's a straight roll, right?
No,
That's Guiding Bolt.
Ah,
that's Guiding Bolt.
Look
Sacred
at
Flame is
shit,
just a
man.
dodge.
yeah, I remember now. I was hoping. All right, that's fine. It's no big deal. That's the story. I'm shaking a little bit as I aim my hand crossbow at it. And okay, first attack. Make sure that's on. That's there. And this will be at disadvantage. Hit.
Oh, yeah.
I set up. My hand was shaking like this, but I'm right-handed. All right. 20 points of damage.
20 definitely fucking hits it for a lot.
All right. Next attack, +1.
Hits?
I'm assuming it hits.
Yeah.
25.
The moment I introduce a mob where these numbers don't hit it, that is your cue to run.
And might as well do bonus action.
Pew, 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 pew. Or sorry, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Pew, pew is when you use action surge. All right.
Yeah.
As you unleash 4 quick bolts into it, the fear causing a quick panic into you as you flick up and pew, 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 3 quickly into it. The creature drops down and turns into a puddle of water on the ground in front of Bart.
Bart, look out.
Nicely done.
You're out of initiative.
And you say it just turned into a puddle of water?
Yeah.
Didn't do the same thing last time.
Yeah, so did the water leaper that we faced months ago do that as well?
I'm not sure. I have multiple different versions of the water leaper. Are you talking about the one that restrained you into the location?
That ate him? Yeah.
Yeah, the one where I dunked my head under the water in it.
Nah, this is a different one.
Okay.
Because everything in here seems to be evaporating after it dies. I'm trying to see if that's something that... I'm trying to work out if that's pertaining to the location. Seems that way.
One can only theorize. Until we get a straight answer from this asshole.
I'll message back to Sandy using the earrings that the levitation things seem to work. The undead petrified dudes seem to notice me but didn't like react with any hostility as I move by. So if you can carry on levitating people, you should. If not, just move quietly.
Well, I'll respond back. Here's the thing, I don't know where I should put you because you're right next to one of them.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, there's one over here, right?
Right next to him, right there. Like, right behind him.
I'll levitate him over towards the edge of the water in this area. And I'll respond back, is there anyone next to you?
Roll me a perception check, Bart.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm still the periscope.
You are literally that right now. Just
The telescope.
you turn around. Aww. That was good. That was good. You get rotated around as you look, and it seems, at least up to this location, it's relatively clear. Nothing that stands out as a threat to you quite yet.
Looks like it's clear. You can set me down here and I'll find somewhere to hunker down and wait.
I will, in fact, gently lower him down to the ground as to not make that much sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I will softly walk my way over here, providing that that does not contain any petrified boys.
still, I was like, I can't see. Let me move my character over there.
So yeah, you're perfectly safe over here. Samdi, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick up Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And I'm just going to rocket him in that direction, just fast as I can.
This is a first.
You get lifted and brought over to the other side.
Oop. Like right here.
Yep.
Keep an eye on the water.
Okay.
And as soon as I see Reese move out of the way, I'm going to. Yep.
Oh wait, you're
Monkey.
looking at the water, Reese?
Yeah. I took a quick glance at the water and then.
Perception check.
Oh shit. $21.
Okay. There seems to be something glimmering and shining inside of it.
Can I mage hand it?
Sure. You send the mage hand in, and it lifts out what looks to be a fragment of a large red jewel.
I bring it to me, and I while they're levitating, I look over it. Is it another one of those like gate stones?
It looks very similar to that, but it's only one half of it.
Is there a second one in there? I look.
Oh, you look down it. Yeah, you don't see it. Mundanely.
Huh.
Put your head in. No, I'm kidding.
Look at Bardakov. What I got? Now we know where the leaper came from.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in my pocket. Or the bag of holding, actually.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You look away 1 second, look back, Reese is gone. Everyone rejoices.
Oh no.
Hey,
Actually, yeah, you make a point that I don't do that because I do know it did contain a pocket dimension. So
At one point, yeah.
yeah, I mean, it could be reactivated. So I'm gonna put it in my side.
and we didn't see that because it's around the corner, right?
Well, no, he did it inside the water. You watched
Yeah.
as the mage hand dips in, drags something to him. He takes it, put it in his bag.
All right, but didn't notice it was the gem. We just noticed something.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm not trying to be subtle. So
No, I know. I'm just trying to not metagame.
All
I
right.
got you.
So, who next, Samdi?
I scooch monkey in the opposite direction.
Oh, I thought you were gonna swear at Joey for calling you monkey.
So you scooch monkey into the opposite. So, like, down a different...
No, opposite of me.
Okay.
You know.
That'd be hilarious. Just like, wait, hey, wrong way.
No, my eventual plan to get rid of him involves something a bit more.
He dumps him in the water.
Well, yeah. Monkey over. In fact, I'm going to, since I now have an advantage point, I'm just going to immediately move him here. Since I can see that now. And then Glenn. Actually, I'm gonna wait Glenn for last.
That's fair.
Katarine. I'm gonna scooch myself over.
You gonna? I'll just stay quiet.
Somebody turns around. No, I'm going to float Glenn over, and I'm just gonna stare at the Ungantra.
All right, Glenn, as you are floating over, you watch as the two Ungantra glare and their heads begin rotating towards you, but they seem still petrified for some reason.
Yep, these guys are giving me that same look.
So I'm just gonna scooch him over the heads of everyone else so he gets ahead of us.
Oh,
Righto.
Since we have time waiting, I'm like looking through the water, trying to like just continue to scan to see if the other half is in the water.
Investigation, please.
Okay.
Now, Bart, as you've been
take your
watching down this shaft, you have noticed one thing that stands out to you. There's a yellowish greenish rock, or rock, what do you call that? Segment? Like a large portion of over inside of this section over here. Yellowish greenish.
Is it glowing and is it making my teeth fall out?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, good. It's not plutonium. I will walk ever so slightly closer to investigate, keeping a safe distance, respecting the inverse square law of radiation depletion.
Okay. Then go ahead and move yourself closer towards it. It's only right here.
Oh. With Gabrielle's,
Does it
with
look
Gabrielle's education
suspiciously
and
like
this,
an anglerfish lure?
Glenn will be walking with you.
Yeah, I'm 10 feet behind you. Well, I'm in the 10-foot square behind
It's
you.
gonna be one of those memes where it's like, ooh, shiny rock, and then giant teeth in the cabin.
I would never
Yes, you would.
write
I
that
will
down
never
right
do that
now.
more than once.
Eldritch Horror Anglerfish. Thank you.
I can make one.
Thank you. I got it. Thank you for that suggestion. I'll let you know which game hates you.
I provide a service, that's all. I'm gonna go to here and no further because I don't want to get fucking ambushed around the corner. Do I notice anything more?
Just whatever you're seeing in the terrain thus far. Seems relatively clear up until now.
Tell me about the shiny rock, Joey.
Oh, the shiny rock is over here. Right here.
Like, how big is this shiny rock?
It's a segment of the rock has it.
Oh,
Yellow
okay, so
and
it's like a
green.
vein.
Sure.
Like an ore vein.
Sure. Let's go Minecraft with it.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Your pickaxe is of a high enough caliber.
Good point. I can mine
It's
whatever
literally a
fuck I
diamond
want.
pickaxe.
I'm gonna go around and as I'm rounding this corner, my head is snapping to the left. I'm keeping strong eyes on what could possibly pop out to my side.
Okay.
Glenn will do a little stealth roll, like right behind him.
So tuck and roll stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
So.
he doesn't care. He's just watching straight ahead.
So then, as you're keeping a careful watch, you can continue walking, Bart. You don't see anything yet. Nothing yet.
Is there supposed to be a gate here?
A gate?
Yeah.
There's something blocking line of sight.
There shouldn't be. I have literally nothing in that area.
Yeah. Something's like stopping the lighting from.
Yeah,
coming
there's
through.
just a fucking wall.
I can see.
I can see past it, but it's like there's a wall section there.
Oh, a little tiny.
I think that's just the way that it like moves. You can't really get perfect line of sight in that area.
Yeah, it's just the way it moves.
Even if I'm standing here, it's now black past that red line.
But you can move past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just move past it.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
oh, are you going that way or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to the shiny rocks,
Oh,
damn it.
I'm trying. You moved, and I'm just wondering where
Stop
you're going.
touching me, Joey!
Bart, as you approach over towards this pretty yellowish, greenish looking rock, slated across, and it seems to be leveled into it, organically so. As you look over at that, and there's a weird smell. Samdi, your canary, kind of like droops down towards the ground as you're getting closer towards it.
No.
I pop the canary in my mouth.
Sulfur vein? I'll take. I mean, I have the required tool. I'm just going to take my pickaxe and like try and chip a little bit out.
Okay. King, king, king. You get a give me a strength check because you're not proficient in miners' tools or anything like that. Blacksmithing, anything relatable, right? You don't have skills.
I got
No, I mean, I'm not
check
trying to, like,
skills. I got
most efficiently harvest the biggest amount of ore. I'm just trying to get some out so I can have a piece to hold and examine.
You end up smashing into it hard enough to get a about 10-inch fragment across.
All right.
Now you're just holding it in your hand.
I bring it up to my nose and sniff it. Like, does it smell?
Ooh,
gross?
like rotten eggs.
Yeah. Ugh. The fuck is there a sulfur vein here? And it shouldn't smell unless it's hot. What the fuck? Glenn, keep an eye out down that track in case something tries to sneak up on us. I'm just gonna look around this corner.
I'll do that.
And I'll like walk around and kind of follow the sulfury vein.
Okay. Katarine, what are you doing during all this?
I'm just kind of trying to keep an eye out for like any sort of like movement from the undead guardians or just anything that while everyone else is like focused on certain things, like she's trying to keep an eye out on everything else.
Okay. So you're watching everyone's back right now.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. As you're moving through here, Bart, I would like you to give me an investigation to see what you find.
Oof.
9.
There's a strange, almost natural-looking marking across the wall that you can't quite place your finger on what it is, but, well, it's there. And as you move,
scrolling cross buttons.
and as you move across over, you see that the tracks themselves do end, but like they move into the wall, and this wall that you see in front of you is rubble that is crushed down and completely caved in at that location. You see there are support beams over this area to almost segment or section off a collapse, like a controlled collapse, but that's all you can really discern. And you see more of this sulfuric rock in these grooves of the walls.
It looks like it's a dead end, but I'm just going to go check it out, and I'll come straight back. Yes, it's dead end. Okay. I mean, is there anything immediately obvious in this dead end? Other than it's a dead end?
Not with your 9.
Reasonable. Yeah, I'll head back. There's nothing there. We should try the other path.
All right. So instead of looking, I will just listen to Bart and turn right back around.
Trust your allies. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
So, everyone else, you can move through the rest of this segment of the shaft. This section up here, you kind of have to squeeze through sideways. It seems narrow enough to be able to support a cart moving through here, but it would have to be a more slender-looking cart. Thinner, though it could be longer to get through here. As you start to push through, go ahead, move up, everybody.
Cool.
I had 2 questions. I was waiting on the investigation check for the second half.
Yeah.
I got a 19. Did I find anything?
Wait.
You
stop,
were
guys.
investigating the same area over here?
Yeah, it was for the second half of the.
Oh, 19 is lower than the 21. You wouldn't have yielded what you were looking
Okay.
for.
And then my second question was the sulfur, right? Is it natural sulfur or is it like brimstone from hell? You know?
Oh, good question. Roll me a religion check.
Yeah, I have mason tools as well. I don't know if that matters.
I'd allow you to use masons utilizing intelligence.
Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of planar stuff here, so trying to reach. 15.
It looks natural in its formation. And the fact that it only stunk when he held it closer to him means they did activate it with heat, but then it's been settling down for a while.
Okay. That's all I got. It's a fun one.
Okay. Next up. Moving through the rest of this area, you end up breaching into this section where it begins going in multiple different locations around you. From your perspective right here, Glenn, you see a lot more of that sulfuric rock as it's been pointed out to you by Bart up ahead in this chamber here. Monkey looking down the shaft in this direction, you see a large deposit of it over there. And Bart, since you're the third one in the room, you see a small deposit of it over there. You are completely engrossed by these rocks. The deeper you get into this mine shaft, the more dangerous explosives become.
There's a large deposit to the left, and I am deeply engrossed.
Same story up here.
Do you want it to all blow it to pieces?
Reese, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. I bring up, hey, do you think right now is a good time to see if we're on the right track of finding that thing? And I pull out the tube.
Of the map.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
What?
The locate
Let's-
object tube.
Let's
Oh.
try it. And Katarina, hold her hand out.
Glenn, with your previous survival check, you would have to, by your estimate, move through this mine shaft a good deal ways further before you were closer to the ancient location
Right.
that map would lie to you. So do with that information as you will.
Right. So, according to the map, we might still be a bit away before we should attempt that. So maybe we get a little further down in. And then
Good
attempt
thing
the
you
rain
guys
stick.
found that map.
Yeah. And then we try the rain stick thing.
Because I mean, like, as long as we're searching for the same thing, the percentage doesn't go up. So that's why I was like bringing it up.
Well, speaking of the map, out of this fork in the road, which way does it look like points in the correct direction?
Hey
Ooh.
man, you're the map guy. But I put the tube back.
Based off of the map that you have and your general knowledge of the formation of this mountain, you need to get deeper into the mountain and then start moving up. The path to the left has a slight rise in elevation, while the path directly in front of you has a slight decline. So you would probably want to go to the one to the left.
So, by
And
my
just because-
estimations, it should be down that way. He points towards the direction that monkey is looking.
Because I don't like surprise, I have to use a level 2 spell slot. I'm out of level 1s. I'm gonna have up detect good and evil.
Okay.
So
Here so that Bart can get past.
And what's the radius?
30 feet.
Let me give you an aura just to keep track of.
Yeah.
And Bart's aura dropped off. It's nice when his when he
Where
kind of
his safe zone is.
Yep.
Mhm.
He can adjust that on his character. So. Right?
Cool.
I think you have control over it, Bart.
Over what? Sorry.
Your own aura. No, you
Your
don't.
aura?
For some reason,
do
your
too.
token resets every single time I drag you onto the map.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got it though.
What is it, 10
So
feet?
that means that your default token's wrong.
Well, no, that I've updated the default token numerous times. It just always resets for him.
It's okay. I'll just.
And it's
I'll just
only
put up
him.
my aura.
Roll 20 is
Then try
fucking
making
weird.
I'm
the
just
default
supposed
tokens.
to lack that.
I've done that. I've tried everything. I
It
think
makes it.
roll 20 is just fucked up when it comes to him for some reason. I don't know.
Thanks, Bart. It makes it, and or Joey, whoever
It's
fixed it.
just
It makes
you,
it easier
Bart.
for me, so I don't have to count to 3. I just have to look at the colors.
So,
True story.
continuing along this pathway, you do hear a grotesque gnawing sound coming from up north, where this shaft seems to break into a different location. This perpetual dripping sound that you've been hearing seems to be coming from further up ahead.
I'm gonna.
So those are the details you all have at your disposal.
You guys all hear that, right?
Yeah, it's coming
Yes.
up and over.
Just
That
be
direction.
ready.
sneakily roll over, try to get a peek at what's could be making that noise.
Just a heads up, I can detect if it's undead, elemental. So like I kind of, if it's something that's that bad, I can pick it up for us, so we don't get horribly jumped. Aberration, celestial, Fey Fiend, undead.
So, do you want to deal with the thing that has the gnawing sound coming from up north, or the intensity of the dripping sound coming from further up ahead?
The gnawing sound is closer, right?
Well, the gnawing sound sounds louder. But this dripping you've been hearing since you got to this lower level seems to be intensifying down in that direction.
What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, you're the one with the map.
Yes, this is starting to get very, very windy and complicated.
Hmm?
All right, well, let's go where the gnaws are.
To-
'Cause
To clarify something, the map you have is not of the mine shaft, but the ancient passages that are buried within the mountain and forgotten to everybody else.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
Now
that
would
is-
be a
Glenn,
good time for
and-
the rain stick.
and Glenn is not quite yet. And Glenn is guiding us based on what he knows about the topography of the mountain and the map and then the shaft that we're in. So because he's good at survival,
He is.
so he's making these calculations. Okay, from what I'm looking at on the map and about where we are in the mine shaft and how the mountain is formed, we need to go in this direction. It's not like a map of the shaft.
Right. I'm
And,
interpreting that way.
and that's why
So-
Glenn earlier said we should wait for the staff until we get to that ancient area.
Yeah.
But the thing about these staff is it doesn't matter how many times you use it for the same item.
correct. That's what I have written down.
It's the
Oh yeah, this
number
is
of
not
items.
charges. It's not charges. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it's if you try to look for more and more items, the accuracy gets lower.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
So it's been used once. As far as that guy knows. So
Right. Oh, so I guess then have at it.
sure, it makes noise though. So that's my thing.
Maybe we should check out the non-sound that we hear and then go take care of the drip and then look.
That sounds
Sure.
fair.
Sure, let's just be careful. We've got quite a bit left to go.
Alrighty.
All right. And thanks for the clarification on the charges. I was going by DM hints.
Yeah, I misread what I wrote down.
Yeah, no worry. I
What
thought
you're
it was the
saying
same
is
and-
accurate. It just my mind went to typical magic items, which is each time you use it, it has charges, and then you can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
Which is technically true, but each time you use it, focuses a different object. So yeah,
Yeah, and there's a 25% chance it'll go wrong. right?
currently.
Yeah, 25%, and then every time
Okay.
you use it, it goes up an additional 25%.
So how do you guys want to do this? You explain what you're doing to me. I'm not holding hands. You guys explain to me.
We all
is
split
all
up in different directions.
We split the party.
and
Smart.
scream as we run down each individual
Good
hallway.
comms. Good comms. I like this. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we keep.
All right.
We each pick a mine shot. We pick a track, and we continue screaming. And if one of us stops screaming, we know that
We
they're
know.
We know.
Like the canary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
Except we don't have to do it out loud. We can do it through the earrings.
It's more fun out loud.
Just
So,
scream in the
loud.
earrings.
Just internally.
I'm just gonna scream at Barkov's mind the whole time because I don't got an earring.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeepers, man, jeepers.
I do highly suggest we go towards that slobber of non-sound we keep hearing first, and then we go see who has the drips.
It does sound more active, so.
Yeah.
As
Yeah, I
much
mean,
as I
it
hate
is-
to say these actual words, I agree with Monkey.
Yeah.
We
I expected it
Yes,
to burst
we
into
should-
flame.
Right?
systematically check each shaft, mark off the entrance to each tunnel with some soot from a torch or something, Not that we want to light any, but find some way of marking the passages to sign off that we've checked that one and just go through them methodically.
Monkey reaches behind him, pulls out a dagger. Wait, let me see what other tools do I have on me. I pull out a dagger, reaching behind me. Suddenly I've got this big maul in my hand, and I hold the maul near the big hammerhead, and I'm gonna kind of chinky into the thing to make
Is
a
there
mark.
words in that?
He used a lot of words. I'm just not sure if they worded right or not.
I'm making a mark on the wall so that we know which direction we are now heading towards the 9.
So much easier.
Yep. Using a dagger that I pull out of nowhere and a giant maul that I pull out of nowhere to go bunk, bunk,
So
bunk.
much easier.
And I do am a smith, so
You are a smith.
Smythe, sorry.
You're Smitty.
Smitty. Oh, Schmitty. Oh, I gotta make a Schmitty.
Smithy named
Well,
Schmitty.
I pull out the many chalks I have.
And just chop them off. As Monkey's like trying to dig in with the dagger, chipping it up. And
I confirm I had that in the bag of holding. So
Yeah.
like, wait, did I have
I say
one?
thank you. I'll tuck the dagger under my arm, take the chalk, and circle the mark I made, and hand back the chalk.
So,
Yeah, didn't know you had chalk. That works too.
Yeah, I
Glenn.
have 6 things and a mirror.
Glenn's gonna start slowly stealthing his way towards that gnawing sound.
roll me a stealth check, please.
Come on, baby. It's a 20.
Pretty good. As you were wandering around that corridor, you see there's this large looking creature. As soon as Roll20 wishes to respond. Okay, thank you. You see that there is this large looking creature, almost like fish-like in its own nature, chewing on what appears to be miners, M-I-N-E-R-S. I have to clarify that. And the individual that it's currently chewing on, it looks like it started with the head, has moved down to the torso, and now is like stopping and like chewing on the leg and just like chomping through it. Though it looks very large, it also looks a little terrifying and creepy.
Am I pinging aberration with this guy? Or
You are pinging aberration with it.
Okay.
And
You're not the only one.
does the thing that it's eating look relatively fresh or like decayed or?
Kind of hard to see from this distance,
Mhm.
and with the limited amount of what remains.
Right.
Now you do have to back up a little bit here, Glenn, because like if you were standing that much out in the open, you're not stealthing through it.
Right. Oh, that's a big ugly one.
Oh.
don't like what you're calling me.
Maybe it's
Is we-
friendly.
Did we already identify like what kind of creature this is?
It's aberration.
Wait, did you guys hear that? I heard that, right?
Hear what?
That thing talking?
No, that
That
was
was me.
Samdi. That was Samdi,
Oh,
not me.
okay.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. Now it. It sits on the floor and just starts like scratching its back of its head with its hind leg.
How
Maybe you should try and tame it.
Tame that thing.
I do not share your anything to do with that.
You're right. I don't want to use
At this point, Reese, you sense another aberration.
I saw something right here for a second.
Yeah, that's fine. You sense it in your bubble over here.
I let you guys know it's coming. There's another one coming down. There's another one coming down.
Just to clarify, these would be something like some kind of weird sea monster that we would see, but it's not in the ocean.
Yeah.
Carl.
They remind me of the liquors from like Resident Evil. Yeah, I let everyone know. There's another one coming down the hallway.
So do we go this way to get away
I
from
don't
them, or do we take them on?
I don't know. It's your guys' choice. Nah.
At this point, I need everybody else's stealth check, not just yours, Glenn. Where's my calculator?
Disadvantage.
So we're at 20 plus 6 plus 16
And
plus 19.
stealth, where are we at? I'm not gonna waste. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my regular roll.
42.
I mean, we have an hour left at
32,
most, so.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna roll with it.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
61.
I want some action.
61. 77 total.
Can I make Reese
No.
to get that lower? Oh.
77.
Wait,
plus
hey,
70.
you don't need to say that out loud. I can just use a calculator, because you're confusing me with other numbers as I'm numbering. Divided by 6.
25,
So the group comes out to
368.
17. All right, fine, Bart. You're rolling initiative at disadvantage for the next 3 sessions.
Oh, I'll still be lost. Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, that's true. Alrighty. So the group average comes out to 17. All of you are being quiet enough right now. You're not raising your voice enough to draw their attention, but what are you guys doing? Like, you feel that other one seems to be moving forward, Reese, into the area, and this one seems to be seated. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm mentally letting Monkey know, hey, there's one coming up. You should be able to see it soon.
I turn and fire to the one that I see. I didn't see the cute one. I just saw Reese warning me and then looking.
So you're firing?
This is getting out of hand. Now there's
Yeah.
2 of them.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Player doesn't want me to, but I think after the last. Oh shoot, Somdi! I thought that was Joey's initiative. Darn it!
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Wait, why didn't it add mine to the initiative tracker?
Because you didn't click it.
Yeah, I
Did
did.
you remember to click the token?
I did.
Oh god.
Yo, I
It's
love
just
having
Roll20 being shit.
Jack of all trades.
Glenn, Reese, why? Both of you. Come on.
Add your
I'm
D8,
Jack of all
Somdi.
trade. Jack of all trades, bro. Like, it's nice. Adds to initiative.
No, it is. It's good. I just like.
Yeah.
I finally get a good. I finally get a good initiative, and you're like, nope.
Well, to be fair, Monkey, you are the surprise round because nobody saw you just going.
Yeah.
So you are first.
Oh, part of me feels really bad. The player feels really bad.
I had to think that I saw him doing it. I was just like, oh no.
But if you think about it, everything in here's jumped out at us, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not here on a
Oh,
peacekeeping
I
mission.
am thing that jumps.
yeah.
All right, Monkey, you're the surprise round. These creatures are completely unaware of you as you look over. Which one are you shooting?
The one to the left that I can see, the one that's down the hallway. So it goes zombie, cat, me, and then monster way down to the left.
All right.
I'll ping it if you need me to ping it.
The one to the left. No, that
Okay.
gets it.
All right, we got that. We got that. Here we go. Yep. I'm assuming. Sorry, DM. I didn't mean to over.
Yeah, you
bounds.
hit.
21.
All right. As you look down over at that corridor, your bolt goes flying out at the creature, who immediately has it sink into their blubbery flesh, and it just.
Okay, well at least it's sunk.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yep. Here I am, killing a cute little Star Wars creature.
No, it is an abomination before God.
Remember the hippogriff?
Yep.
That hits.
Friends.
That hits.
I only wanted love.
Alright. After the second bolt goes slamming into it, it lets out this large bellowing scream towards you, Monkey, and you smell flesh and decay pushing over top of you. Oh, that thing's serious. Okay.
Okay. I'm picturing it like suddenly turning even bigger. Okay.
Yeah, sure,
and then,
let's do that.
Yeah, why not?
Why have you done this?
Always give the DM ideas. All right, and then my third bonus action. Attack. Wait, do I? Yeah, I'll use my bonus action. Or no, wait. The first one would have been. I would have used Hunter's Mark for my bonus action, then shot. I am to the left, and I'm done.
Did it just get bigger?
Yeah, that was a great idea. All right, Glenn. Well, the other one seems to become aware as it like leans forward, hearing the scream, and as soon as it hears the angered scream, it starts getting intense as well. Ah, shit.
Oh.
What do you do?
All right. I think they got that one down there. So, gonna.
Played better.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush forward. Oh wait, why can't I move my token?
That makes sense. He knows Monkey's got it, and so he's gonna go for the other one.
Yeah, some reason I can't move my token, so like it won't let me move them. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So you go
Now there's a
running
second
up
in a
over
wall.
towards the creature.
Yep. Yeah. Taking some slices. Let's see. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Oof. That
It's
hurts.
alright. It's alright.
And then I'm gonna try a stunning strike on it. Why not?
Con save.
Yep. DC 18.
Failed. It is stunned.
All right. This one's at advantage. It's a
27
to
hits?
hit. Another 8. And then I will bonus action do an unarmed strike at it. For 18.
18 hits.
There we go. It's another 6.
Nice.
As
That's
your
my turn.
fist goes striking up into it, you feel the blubbery flesh, and when you withdraw your fist, you feel this slight burn, but luckily you moved quickly enough that it didn't hurt that much. There's some type of, like, acidic nature to this creature.
Whoa. Watch out. It's got some acid on it.
Reese!
Well, I guess for fighting it, I look at it and I go, "You got it physically. I'll hit it emotionally." And I look at it and viciously mock it, and I go, "You ugly! You ugly!"
Yeah, you ugly.
Nice.
3!
Yeah,
Wait,
you
wait.
ugly.
Does this thing
dumb.
have... No, 3.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh yeah, it's 10.
Which one are you damaging? The one Glenn stunned or this one over here?
The one that was hurt physically by Monkey.
Alrighty, so go ahead, roll your damage.
It was just 10.
I don't...
10
Oh,
psychic.
up top. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
And its next attack is at disadvantage.
And then I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Mock
And
it and then walk away.
I go, "Why you running? Why you running?" You know. That's my turn.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Alrighty. Monkey.
I say sit and attack. Bump. 20.
Yep.
Second attack. Six.
26.
And I'm gonna do something different from. No, I'm gonna bonus action final attack. Ooh, that should have been. That is a crit, right?
You're
It's
rolling
showing up
at
as-
disadvantage, but if you had advantage, that's a crit.
Yeah. I don't know why. I forgot to turn off disadvantage.
So it's a normal hit. Unfortunately.
Wait, no. There's no. I shouldn't be at dis. So
No.
what I meant to say.
All right, look on the right-hand side. The first die was the one that equates to 30. The second was 33.
You're right. You're right. I gotcha.
So
Yep,
that's
yep.
normal.
You're right. It's normal. Okay. And I will take off disadvantage in just a minute. 25. Oh, come on.
25? How do you want to do this?
It just each hit kind of knocks it back, and then it's just gonna fall over on its back and wiggle.
Collapses into the tunnel. This one, however, does not begin evaporating. Bart!
I'm just gonna put it out there. Monkey is bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me.
Yeah, sharpshooter bullshit.
I'm gonna
He's
run
on
up
our side.
and I'm just start trot skiing this bitch.
Spot ski.
Well, you have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage on the attacks.
27
27 hits.
for 12. There it is.
Let's go!
And I will pop a second level Divine Smite on it.
So 68.
Yes. $24. Total of 37.
It's looking hurt.
That's my turn.
Cat.
Fireball.
Sacred Flame.
Oh, now I want to hear that song, Fireball.
Deck save. It's
Yep.
stunned. I think it automatically fails. Not that that's going to make a big difference.
It still fails.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
7
then.
radiant.
All done?
Mm-hmm.
Now it is the Amikuk turn. Samdi.
The what?
It's Amikuk.
You came up
It's
with
a
some
cuck.
crazy names.
I knew it.
I didn't come up with this one.
I know you didn't. We have the same book.
Mikuk. So,
I feel like this is like somebody discovering something in a different language and putting their own perspective on it. It's like, a cuck.
go
It
ahead.
must be a cuck.
Samdi, your turn.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said its turn.
No, yeah, it's stunned. So your turn.
I forgot about it. I'm
Bonk.
just gonna... Scusi.
Scusi.
I should have moved after my turn. It's okay.
Cast telekinesis. Let's update that. I whip it real good.
Whoosh. Mind whip? Yep.
Mind whip.
Mind whip.
I did not whip it real good. No, that's not safe.
No.
It's 2.
All done?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, move back a bit.
Glenn.
All right. Slice.
18 hits.
All right. That's another 8. Another slice.
That hits. Another
And
12.
realizing that it's got some acidity to it, just gonna be another quick jab at it. Are these
Crit.
still advantage?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
stunned until the end of your next turn.
Right. Another 14.
14.
Jab right in the eye.
How do you want to do this?
Just make it real quick. Just pop it right in its eye socket.
So as your fist strikes through the eye, you connect with something that, for its size, is proportionately very small, that feels way too squishy, and punch through its brain, withdrawing your hand. And then the two of you, within 10 feet of it, I need you both to give me dex saves.
Uh-oh. That should be fine, right? That's with a +4, so 18.
The second one of you is you, Bart.
So I need a dex save.
Yes, sir. 16. Both of you are successful. As you dodge out of the way, you see that last strike into its body kind of makes it shudder, and this slick acid across it just splashes out in a very small area. But both of you move out of the way quickly as you watch it connects with the rocks and melts through the rock. But now both of them are dead, lying on the ground.
But not disappearing.
But
My
not
babies.
disappearing. Babies.
Yeah, I'll move up to where everyone else is.
As I pass them, are they still alive and pinging?
Your ping doesn't tell you if they're dead or not. It just tells you if aberrations are nearby.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right.
So you still sense there are aberrations nearby.
Nice. Yeah, you're right. There you go. That wasn't that bad. You know, Monkey, I didn't expect you to just start blasting. I'm just gonna assume from now on that's the opening gameplay.
Well, I figure with everything that's going down here, I don't want y'all to be surprise attacked anymore. So
Yeah, you're right.
It seems that anything we come across doesn't think twice about jumping in on us, so might as well.
Well, I mean, the one that Monkey killed died knowing it was ugly, so that's good.
Just
Yeah.
looks
Our
over at
party
Katarine.
operates-
Are we the baddies?
No, we're
We
not
always
bad.
have been.
Our party just
Good.
operates much like
Oh.
U.S. military system. Default setting is maximum aggression.
Hey, I mean, I know what kind of person I am. You're asking that question. You got to do some soul searching.
We don't discuss those types of things on stream, man.
although we, you have to admit, combat's good. It keeps us on our toes, and it's this is good. I enjoy doing this all with you.
Yeah, Barnacle.
Well
If you ever have any questions about yourself, I can help you find them. You want to make a deal?
I am Paladin. I can literally detect your alignment.
What's an alignment?
A quantifiable thing in D&D, apparently. In the
No, it
universe.
isn't. No, it
No,
isn't.
it I
I
can
just know I'm
however,
awful.
detect what kind of what monster you are. And the answer: we are all monsters.
Deep.
There's still people in this party that consider themselves good. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
I
not
consider myself-
quantifiable.
I consider myself good for my sake. For
I
my
do
sake.
miss.
That's evil.
Yeah.
Doing good for your benefit
Hey,
is
man,
evil.
if I go to fire
You're-
heaven, that's fine.
What are you saying, Monkey?
I was just gonna say I do miss long time ago when protection from good and evil was literally protection from the alignments that we don't use anymore.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alignment is relatively bullshit.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, but back then it actually
So,
protected you from something.
when
Yeah,
you
you're
look
right.
past these creatures, you see that there
Oh, I-
appears to be a wide open area before you that stretches on for about 100 feet, Monkey, to a solid wall that cresses downwards, but it also seems to be a very steep slope at an impossible angle for most individuals that goes down about 60 feet or so before cresting and creating a new platform and landing down there.
All right, so up ahead, as y'all can see, there's this kind of starts to slope down and goes down. I don't know if all of us can make it down in a good way. Now, don't forget, back there, there was that dripping sound. We might want to
Oh, no.
go check that out before we come back this way. It's up to y'all, though.
You
Glenn,
make a point.
with your
Yes.
passive, because you're the highest in the party, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You see up around the bend, more towards the top side of this map, there is a cart. And when you look over at it, it is filled with random trinkets and belongings and slick with that acidic slime across it.
So during this time, I wanted to check the bodies of those miners that it was munching on.
Sure, roll me an investigation.
Yeah. I'm looking for like the note, see if it was in that group.
Yeah. While he's doing that, Glenn would
Yeah.
mention about that cart with all the trinkets.
Maybe there's some gems and jewels in that. Princess Cat, why don't you let's go check out that cart.
Let's just keep an eye out for any sort of traps as well.
Reese 5. Okay. You pick up the knee-down remains of one individual. Nice boots. And that's
Nope, no
Size 7.
pockets.
I'm thinking about this. I'm not a forensics investigator here. I probably shouldn't have been doing this.
Speaking of those kind of stuff, he pokes this creature thing with the blunt end of his scythe. Anybody knows what this is?
Ed.
Anybody here speak Abyssal?
Why would we need Abyssal?
Yes.
You do?
Oh,
Yep.
Achmichach is what it translates to.
Ahmed?
But it sounds
It's,
like
Mikach.
They
I
are
think you are poking it in the dick.
they are extra planar creatures that prefer to stick to frozen or cold environments, far away from any sources of heat as they can. They are not supposed to be inside of land masses. Usually they're only found on like shards of icy chunks far to the north outside of terrains and territories. They are predators, they are hunters, but they're also innately curious creatures and an abomination version of the Furfur folk, which are the fish folk.
Aw.
They are the abominable cousin to them,
This
Got a
is
feeling.
like
weird.
Yeti and abominable snowman.
Yeah.
I just wanted a friend.
As it was
These should not be here. Like, outside of being horrible monster in the cave, like, it's in completely the wrong climate. They're extraplanar, so they're not even from this realm of existence, but even if they were, they would be inhabiting freezing glaciers.
wait a minute.
Far
Extra planar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why is it still, pokes at it again? Why is it still here?
Well, I mean,
Another
part
very good question.
my belief is that like a lot of things, there's like probably like a rip somewhere in here, because like the original issue was the monster problem in this here mine, and we ran into elementals, crazy undeads from another dimension, and now whatever these fish folk are from another dimension. So I mean, one's a coincidence, or one's an incident, two's a coincidence, three's a pattern. So like, there's a rip somewhere.
Or
I-
they're introduced.
I would agree. It seems like someone is summoning things, placing them here as
Mhm.
guards, chaotic instigators, something to destabilize the realm. This is fucked.
Or it has something to do with these, and I pull out the broken stone I have. Like,
What what they're like broken Pokeballs?
well, yeah, because whatever it was disturbed the undead that were in the walls, right? The dead people that were wrapped up and put in a wall. So whatever it was, it disturbed the undead, right? And now it's summoning things. So there's some dude in here probably trying to do this, or like, hey, there's some item causing it.
Oh,
Considering that those stones had to have someone release it and
Mhm.
break it, I think that probably the group ahead of us
Mm-hmm.
is creating their own booby traps behind us.
Could
Which is
be.
what I think these people might be part of, but like, I have no way to determine that.
Right. I think the sooner that we get to them and the sooner that we kill them, the better.
Maybe, perhaps. Prince, let's check out that cart. Maybe there's some. Maybe you can find some clues. You seem to be kind of on the right track of this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be in another one of these. So
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
the
pretty
trinkets were up that way.
I would agree. I think that we need to make haste in finding this group that got here ahead of us and stop whatever the hell it is they're doing. Best case scenario, they are trying to help and are way over their heads. Most likely scenario, they are the cause of these problems.
Oh no, they're using my name. They're saying they're me. They're going to die. Like, you guys, I mean, don't you guys know if you betray Brissan Levan, you wake up skinned? Well, okay,
Who and
maybe you
who?
don't know that.
You know what?
I'm sorry, who?
I suddenly like you a little more.
Well, okay, maybe they won't wake up skinned, and maybe people don't know that, but they will once they find the body.
I take mental
Mercen-
note of him using full name.
Yeah.
Before I had left casino, I had done some research into, like, some talking about what families I needed to know. Would that have come up? Joey?
Ask that question again for me, please.
So before we left casino, I took some of our downtime to learn about major families,
And
kind
you,
of politics of the East.
so you want to know specific families out in this particular region, if you know any of them?
Well,
right,
he just
he mentioned his name, his like family name, and I wanted to see if that was among them.
Oh, you want to know if he's a noble or not?
Yeah, just like, is that a name that I came across or not?
because you just used your full name, right? I
No.
you said
Yes.
Risan something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Brissan Levan.
Levon. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what she's investigating.
Yeah.
All right, let me
It's hyphenated. so-
check this real quick from your backstory document.
Yes. It's hyphenated.
Side note: my real first name is actually a hyphenated name as well as a player.
Roll me a history check, Katarine.
Excellent. And I'm going to use my second advantage. Good thing I did. 18.
$18. Ooh, you're a fairly known person, Reese. I think that hits it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
This is what you know about Rasan Lavan. A person, let's call them, because you didn't pick up particular race or anything like that, though you are Elven, correct, in appearance?
I'm an Eldarin, but I'm married in.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The individual is rumored to be a widow hunter who marries into prosperous situations and is highly looked down upon, but also somehow slightly feared by the Spauldings that you have conversed with, as he has some close tie to them. Apparently married into the Spaulding family some time ago. That's what you know. A widow hunter.
I've
That's
heard
what
of
they
widow
refer to him.
makers.
No, this is someone who goes, "Oh, damn, sugar mommy," just like.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, I was married
He
for
could be
40 years.
both.
She
I
died of
thought
old
he-
Hey,
age.
that's what the politics and the politicians have spread. That's what she would know.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
right.
thought he hated spiders.
Cat's storing that piece of information away.
None of us
Bounty's
know it
making
except
note
for
of- no.
Cat.
She's the
Yep.
only one who wanted to learn more about this region before you guys came out here.
Exits.
Specifically the politics. So, yes.
Samdi is just going to say in Katarine's mind, should I know that name?
And he'll get a message back. Just wait.
Just a disgruntled grunt. So you
Just
like
like-
to skin people?
Well, no, but this is a first for everything. And I do not like having my name sullied the way that it is. And these guys are using my name, and then they're probably going to frame me for this job. So, it'd be a shame if the person that wrote that note officially got some ashes or maybe an ear of their compatriot.
I feel like Bart's respect for you is growing by the second.
Yeah.
I just like.
But just like, oh, don't worry, I've
But-
got my good skinning knife in here somewhere.
I keep it in my boot. Just.
But- I digress. Let's
You know,
continue.
if anyone has a skinning knife, it's gonna be Sandy after what he did
So.
in Casino.
Yeah.
True. Glenn, you are the individual who showed an interest in that cart, correct?
Nope.
That was you?
4 times or 5 times he's told the princess to go look at the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just gotten a lot of other stuff happening. So,
Yeah. Cat, investigate, please.
okay.
Thank God, because Monkey was about to go do it on his own.
14.
Honestly, you probably could have done better, Monkey.
Probably could have.
Well, I also was saying that I wanted to look for traps beforehand. So,
Oh, around the cart or where?
yeah, like around the cart. Like
Okay.
it's like, oh, shiny stuff.
There isn't any real traps, but you do see like a very large bone is used under the wheel to keep it from moving.
I'll point this out, and then
So-
then I'll actually investigate the cart itself.
When you get over to the cart, the first thing you realize is everything in here is covered and drenched in blood. Some of it dried, some of it fresher. Some of it even has scraps of flesh still attached to it. There's clothing, there's gems, there's coins that are just lackadaisically tossed into it. But then you start getting into the interesting things. You find a pocket watch that does not tick currently, but the arrow hands seem to be moving. You find a beautiful necklace box, one of those, longer boxes that have like the felted toppings that you keep necklaces on so that the chains don't crease or anything like that from sitting there for too long. And you find what appears to be a very, very old map tube that's currently sealed and has a lock on it. Like a padlock lock.
Same key?
What, do you want to try the same key?
Yeah.
It does not fit. Your key is way too big. You need a smaller key to handle this one.
Every time.
I wouldn't know. Anyways,
Oh, self-burn. Those are rare.
with me,
Alright.
those are consistent.
We call that active depression.
Ah,
Um,
very active.
So, okay, so I will try to take the coins and all those other things as well.
Okay. The coins come out to a value of, we'll just put it in gold terms, 112 gold. The gems come out to a value of 2,000, various small gems. None of them are diamonds, so there's no confusion of, can I use this for Revivify? They're just various small gems that aren't that precious and valuable by comparison. And then you have the necklace box, and then you have the large map scroll tube.
Princess, you want me to open that for you?
If you wouldn't mind.
Because he did say he was gonna. Two of them should go up there. Blah blah blah. All right.
I'll
Then
head up there just to like avoid any undead that might be in the wall,
fair.
so I can still scan.
23.
You flick the tools like a revolver between your fingers, and then click, click, it's open.
Here you go, and I hand it back to her.
Thank you. And I'll take a look at the map.
You uncork the end of it and pull out what appears to be a very, very large map. The one thing you do notice is that corner down at the bottom has that weird symbol you saw on one of the crates previously. The one that had the two swooping crescents at the top and then the two jagged spikes down at the bottom. It has that. Well, you're noble. What's it called when you get wax sealed onto the bottom?
Brazilian.
Thank you. What? No,
It's-
God
it's-
damn it.
Took him a second.
Yeah, my mind's not there.
It's all right.
Fucking tired. So, you do notice it has that same seal at the bottom that it had on the other thing, on the crate you previously saw on the other level. And then you look at this, and it appears to be a very nicely mapped out system of this entire expanse and tunnel systems with what appears to be 12 unique markings at different points on it. Each one are marked with red X's that aren't labeled on any type of atlas or anything for this codex.
The key, the map key.
Yeah, the map
Yeah.
key. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an atlas, right? The map key is an atlas?
Or
I think
key. Or legend.
legend.
Legend. Thank you.
Legend.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Man,
Just as a
I'm
quick,
lost.
these X's in the same places we have seen monsters.
Roll me a survival check.
we go school when young.
I will also look over this to see if I can't find that.
Roll me a
12.
survival check.
Spells are not survival. Yes.
12. Damn, y'all are twinning today.
They are.
So, no. In fact, you're pretty far away from where any of those would be. You can figure out exactly where your entry point was and the path that you've taken up until now, but it looks like you were following the proper path to get over towards one of these X's at least. But you're nowhere near far enough in, or sorry, you're nearing far enough in to come across the first of them.
Perhaps you guys want to give that to our guide, Glenn here. He's pretty good with maps, and he might know what to do with it later. I haven't looked at the map, so I don't know exactly what it is, but I can see it's a map.
Glenn?
Are they walking up to me with the map?
Yeah, good question, guys.
Yeah, I would share with.
Glenn, I want you to give me a survival check.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Son of a.
Beautiful.
11.
Well, nothing I can discern that you guys haven't already picked out.
Not exactly. Because of your previous check on the other map, you can discern that the first two X's seem to get closer to where this map, the other hidden one that you found, would get you towards, but not close enough to actually breach into that territory where the other map would become useful. But that's only the first two you can discern. It's definitely not. You'd have to explore more to find something more relative in nature of where the two maps cross over, but you think the one map can lead you into the other one, and at least you have points of interest, and you know it's not the first 2 points.
Right. So I will relay that all to the group. And is there any connection between where these points might lead and that dripping sound that's intensifying?
One of the previous points. One of the first two that you discerned would not lead to the next portion.
Right. So I would inform the group about that as well then.
Hey Jerry, I do need to leave in the next few minutes or so.
Oh, that's fine.
So
This is actually probably where we're going to be cutting the session off, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So when we come back next week, you guys get to continue going through the shaft. We'll see you next time.
It's going to be like that scene